The gangs are here. Hmm. Throw the link in the group chat for me.
Which link? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can send that out. What the fuck is my phone? At? The gangs are here. What the fuck is my
It's
phone?
crazy, right? Because all the energy we go into is heading to that project with Toon. Like the
That's a fact.
energy.
That's a fact.
Like I was playing the songs this morning. I was playing the songs this morning, and I was just like, damn, this is exactly the same energy that's happening right now.
Do you think um like so the zone you was in within like I agree with you completely, and I feel like that it was. You think it built to this though, and it was like the kinetic energy, and like it was already like what you was writing and the energy that we was feeling like that came to this combustion that just happened like that. Do you believe in shit like
Um,
that? Energy?
yeah, I there's 100 ways, right? There's 100 ways to become successful at the elite level, right?
Yeah,
95 of them require you to sell out to some degree.
yeah,
95 of them, you feel me? It requires a real sellout, bro. Like you gotta sell out. You know what I mean? Something that you believe in, they're gonna compromise that. And that's how you keep walking through doors, through 95 of these doors. Every door you step in, right? You decide like you're gonna sell out this idea, you're gonna sell out this idea, you're gonna sell out this idea. Every door. That's why a lot of people that become that successful, especially black people, they immediately start abusing drugs or they start being a drunk. You know what I mean? It's like a gang member, feel me, that be out of pocket and he like, when he go on this spree and he trying to perform and he going to war and he start hurting too many brothers and it's just out of control, they end up getting high on drugs all the time. Like, I remember before I start rapping, like most people don't know, like I didn't get on in rap till I was like 26, 27. Because before that, I was just gang banging all the time. That's all I was doing. And and certain homies would be like insanely pumped up in the war. They would be ready to gun everything down and they was wild. But I noticed before they would do it, they would smoke Sherm. And I remember like, and because I used to sell PCP, right, this is like a different type of drug that kind of gets people going, you know what I mean? That makes them, it makes them it gives them like a different level of courage or they forget what's happening. They was like way over the top. But I think they was doing the Sherm to not have to deal with the things that they were doing.
with reality, yeah,
Right. And I think that's what's happening to a lot of these success stories that start to sell part of themselves, you feel me, as they walk through each doors. Because once you go through that first door selling yourself short, right, selling out your beliefs, the next door is they want something else. And then the next door, they want something else. And then the next door, they want something else. And next thing you know, you in a bed with Diddy, waking up with
I
Diddy
knew you was about to
in the
say that.
store.
Shit. I knew you was about to
Like,
say
why?
that. I knew that the sword shit was coming. Pause, me. I think that I don't think you go through too many doors so you get to that one. I think that might be like the second door, B, on some real shit. I don't think you'll just keep going through doors and doors, and then all of a sudden you waking up sore. No, that's like the second door.
But I'm saying every door you
The
go
first one
through,
might be putting the dress on. The second one is waking up sore.
nah, but it don't have to be something as traumatic as putting a dress on for some people. Some people that don't mean nothing because they believe in that level of comedy. It's when you start to sell out things you believe in to get through that door. Like some people don't mind putting on a dress. That's their style of comedy. They think it's funny. And that's a different person. But I'm saying the problem is, out of those 100 doors to be successful, the first 95 of them require you to compromise something, right, that you believe in. That's what selling out is, right? And then so every time you keep going through doors to get into each level of success, you sell something else you believe in, right? And that's cool, right? So there's 2 doors that's mystery doors, and there's 3 doors left that don't require you to sell nothing. But them doors is so far down, it's scary. It's so far down, it's scary. So to your question, like about this energy, is just timing. I've been walking this whole time. Every one of those doors, it say on top of the doors, compromise integrity, compromise it. It show you what's on top of those doors. Integrity is personal belief system. Every one of them doors, it say compromise, compromise. And I just keep walking past them. You
I
know what I'm saying?
think that
I just keep
yeah,
walking past the doors. So something different people told me over the time, long as you stay firm in what you're doing, you're going to actually get to your door. So now what's happening is I'm getting to my door. That's all. I'm just getting to my door. That's it. I'm finally making it to my door. Timing is allowing things to make sense for what I've been the whole time. Because if anybody know me, feel me, they know exactly who I am.
you know, at the same time.
And this is a confusion, like, because right, it's like, it's funny coming into this conversation. I was looking at academics talk to Aiden Ross, right? Because I know I got like a level of respect for his talent. Like, you know what I mean? I understand what he is as a journalist. But it was a couple things that threw me off that he was saying. And it's not a ton of stuff. Like, I don't want to make this a little kid arguing match. But there's a little issue in how he sees things. It's the us versus me. Like in
Mm.
his mind, he feels like he's successful, and so people need him. He don't realize we made you successful. The culture make you successful. Without the blood and the deaths of them people from Chicago, you would be nothing.
That's a fact.
And I don't mean that to pull your coats or try to make you feel bad, but you do owe them. And
Yep.
see, the difference is to truly tap into being black and being righteous, bro, because you a Jamaican dude, homie. You a brother still. You feel me? But to tap in is to do right and look out for those people. Those people that you built your major platform, that the reason I even realized who you were, to see your talent, was at the burden of them people killing and dying. You were translating their culture and their pain to us. And I noticed that. And I used to, when I first met you, and I remember telling you, the one thing I realized about hip hop is the movement of us. It ain't the
Yeah.
movement of me. I was telling my niece, shout out to my little niece Dejanay, but she was saying Act already chose a side. I said,
When it
nah,
comes to
Act
this
didn't choose
situation,
a side. Yeah, she said Act chose a side. And I'm like, nah, look at what he's saying. He didn't choose a side. Act is like OJ Simpson.
he not black, he act.
And I think that's the confusion.
He not black, he act.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't see himself in this connection to even allow this man to say some of the stuff he's saying to him. You know what I mean? Like, OJ didn't think he was white. OJ thought he was OJ Simpson.
OJ. Mm-hmm.
So it's
Okay.
like listening to him talk, even when the man is saying to him, you know, they got cases for, why don't we know about the times they help in the community? They got cases for
That
beating
was
on their wife.
crazy.
Even that type of rhetoric talking point, you don't see as being weaponized and used, and he's validating it as a face that people can see that look like me. You don't know that because his cultural experiences is so different, and how he was educated is different. But he is from Jamaica, so he's not voided of understanding the dynamic between white people and black people in this world. So again, it's like, I think that's the confusion. And that's what brings me to this point. It's like, even them confusing that me saying something for clout.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not mad at that thought, you know what I mean? But I think, again, they don't understand what clout is. There's not a motherfucking breathing air that could give me clout.
I told him, I said, yo, clout chasing. How you gonna be clout? How you gonna chase clout when you are the clout, man? Like I understand that right there. That's why when it was said upon put on my jacket, I was like, what the fuck? I
I'm
ain't
a
never called that.
chosen, nominated, validated spokesman for this culture that we talking about. And not just
100%.
nominated, validated, and represented of Crips, but of Pirus and Bloods. I'm not some person that just woke up one day and got here. I went through hell to get here. I risked my lives to get here. I did a million things to get where I'm at, to have this respect. I did a million things to get right here, to get this respect. And the confusion that you or anybody else, kid, could validate me is crazy. The fact that you even able to share a conversation with me, don't let this internet shit fool you. See, and that's what's wrong. Them gamers and all of that shit, y'all be gaming. So y'all used to saying shit and people not saying y'all face. So the gamers became streamers. The difference is we could see you now. So now, calling people the N-word and monkeys and all that shit you do on a video game, because that's the type of person you are. That's the type of person Leon is. That's the type of person y'all are. That's why y'all come across that way on these motherfucking streams. Y'all come across that way. Oh, this person, that's if you played the video games, bro, you watch them people talk and they start calling you N-words and monkeys and all kind of racial slurs and words. It don't matter if you racist.
And it done started from when they was like 10 years old, too. I'm saying they've been doing this
You
shit.
were raised in that immaturity.
Yeah.
You were raised in that immaturity. You were raised with that ignorance. That's why you don't understand why a black man is standing up for a black person right now, because you're like, wait a minute, I've been doing this my whole life on the video games. And then I became a streamer and I started making money. And I've been saying this about everybody. Bro, you're not finna keep saying this about that black lady.
Not over here. You better go back on that
It's
video
real.
game.
You got to grow up, homie. Like, you out of line. And you cannot tell somebody you don't see color. Because that fast you wanted to try to separate yourself from white people and tell me who you pray to. When you say it's so much division, oh, you don't see color, but then you gonna remind me who you pray to as if that makes you not white. So you're a liar too. And the truth is, bro, I don't know in which world do you think you not you could lie to these people about your power. I know what it's really like. I'm on the same side of the business you on. I don't care that you kissing up to politicians. That don't matter. You not one. You not one. And I don't care about that. Like, listen, man. The separation with a Crip and a Blood is the law is not the ultimate judge of what's right and wrong or what you will and won't do. When you keep using that as a reinforcing piece, that matters to a regular person. That don't matter to a person that's a Crip or a Blood, dog. Not if they own their shit. Everything I did, I knew I could go to jail for. When I carry these pistols, when I live my life, when I do this shit, I know I can go to jail for it. I already made the understanding that this is so when I'm saying something, dog, I mean what I'm saying. I already factored in going to jail. Like, I don't think you get it. And all I ask you to do is respect that woman, bro. That's it. I'm not saying do your content, make your jokes. Stop calling. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if you call white people bitches. I don't give a fuck if you call Latin people bitches. I don't give a fuck if you call Jewish people, whoever you want to call, Indian people. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But the sisters, you're going to have to ease up. You're going to have to act like you got a little sense and act like you understand where we at in this world. You cannot just keep doing what you're doing. You not on a video game no more, kid. You not on a video game no more. I could see you. And you got the attention of somebody real. You talking about clout chasing, you like, bro, I don't know you. You just some little white kid that be on the internet. I don't know you. You're not a factor in my world. The first time I heard of you, you had a problem with my young homie AD. I don't know you. I didn't follow you after that. And no, I'm not contacting you. I'm not giving you no respect to contact you offline. I don't know you. You're not like that. The way I discovered you is through silly shit. So no, I'm not going to give you the respect of somebody that's a man, because I don't think none of the shit you saying, you would say it to none of these people's faces. You want my respect? Say what you saying to somebody's face. Call one of them people, disrespect somebody that ain't a part of your financial circle. And then you can get some respect. But you not on a video game no more, dude. You keep acting like you on a little video game. You're not on a video game no more, man. That's the problem. Y'all grow up. Shout out to all y'all streamers. Act, Block, all y'all are guys that was on a video game. And then you trying to bring that mentality to the real world. And shout out to the people that let y'all get it off because they think you have value. They think you have something that will benefit their life. I'm not mad at that. I get it. I tell my homies all the time, none of these people ain't finna do nothing for you. They don't believe me. AD don't believe me when I tell them ain't none of these people gonna do nothing for you. I can't get AD to understand he validates them. We validate them. We validate them. We give them a career. Our life, our hardship, our pains, our suffrage, our culture gives them life. Every one of them. What the fuck else would they be talking about? What else would they be talking about, dog?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Talk about something else and let's see how well you do. Don't talk about us.
Call of
Don't
Duty.
talk about the culture.
Loadout packages. You know what I mean? Don't be talking about hip hop.
Nobody is above the program. If you play in this arena, this is the program, bro. No man is above the program. No man. So if you're gonna play over here, with the dirty kids, as you said, if you're gonna play over here with the street kids, like you said, no man is above the program.
There you go.
What up?
What's happening?
No man is above the program, and I think that's where you got it confused. And I understand, bro. It's really, man, how could you not? You know what I'm saying? How could you not think that everything is good? All that shit you talking about with them people, blah, 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 blah. Man, I don't care about none of that shit, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You keep calling Whack, you better ask Whack. I don't care. Ask him. He'll tell you I don't care. I'm not a drunk.
What?
I'm not a dope head.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, what somebody said that?
No. Because I think that's what they think of all of us.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well.
They're used to people having these rants and I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
I'm not a dope head. I'm not none of that. What I'm saying, I'm not even emotional. I mean it. I'm purpose to make sure you understand the plight of Black people when you talking and dealing with them. It's an honor to have this role, even to die for this shit. I don't think you get it, man. Like, and I'm trying to help you, and I'm telling you, ask that person. Ask them what I believe in. Ask him what I believe in. Ask him. He didn't talk to me enough. Ask him what I believe in. Ask him. That's your guy. Call any of these dudes. Call Kiefer. Call the people that you fuck with. Ask them what I believe in. Ask them, am I willing to die, hurt, go to prison? Ask them. They'll tell you what I'm about. I'm not asking you for much, bro. Judge this lady, talent, cool. If you think she did this, cool. Just stop disrespecting her that way. Stop calling her 100 bitches, bro. I'm not asking that much. This ain't that much to ask for, bro. I don't need to clout chase off your name, bro. You don't have no clout to me. All you do is alert a bunch of fucking suburban kids that I exist to some degree. But you actually being able to interact with me and do nothing but damage you. You speaking with me, you come on the attention span of a lot of people that don't play. You come into a different arena, bro. This is a different arena. This ain't like them other rappers you took pictures with. This is a different arena. And I don't think you understand that, dog. I don't think you understand that, homie. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time on No Ceilings by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Click the like button. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. 3 p.m. if you're on East Coast time. Shout out to the East Coast family and everybody that way. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. That's why I started doing the stream in the first place. We got 2 episodes dropping this week because the quality was bad on the last one. I didn't know something was wrong with my setup at the crib. So I did 2 episodes this week to make sure I made it up to y'all that support me. You can head over to the iHeart app, No Ceilings app, all these apps, and subscribe to the No Ceilings podcast. No Ceilings podcast is executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. We're gonna get this thing cracking. Yeah, I saw it and I thought to myself, like, damn, man, this little dude crazy.
So what?
This little dude crazy.
You talking about?
No, I'm just saying that they felt like that they was like the level of clout.
Yeah, you talking about,
Hey,
yeah.
I got something I want to ask or address, because for me, knowing G in these last 3, 4, 5 years, I don't even know how long it's been, but this nigga has been one of the most unifying people I've ever talked to. Like, he's made me want to be less antisocial. Like, want to talk to, like, he is all about building and bringing brotherhoods and making brotherhoods. So I don't like the narrative that he's being divisive between black people. I hate that shit.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, I don't like what I've heard from Ak and Flacco. And I'm really disappointed with Flacco, because when he first started talking about this situation, I thought he was on the right side of things. But bringing up the narrative that G is being divisive between Crips and Bloods and this divide and conquer shit, that nigga is so opposite of that shit. It's ridiculous. And anybody who listened to what he said, they would understand that he never was being divisive with Wack or Top or none of these dudes. He was actually paying them a compliment, saying that they know that he's doing the right thing, and that he's doing the right thing. They'll back his play, because they on the side of righteousness also. So I just wanted to clear that up. That shit was bullshit. I hate that shit. I hated hearing that shit. This nigga is the most unity between black people person I've ever met in my damn life. Like I said, he made me be more like, all right, man, let me stop being so antisocial with my people. Let me talk a little bit more. So that shit, when I heard that shit, I was like, ugh, nah, man. That's for people who just making content. Like, they just trying to make content. They wasn't listening. They heard they were trying to hear what they wanted to hear so they can make some content out of it. He never was being divisive or none of that shit. So I didn't like that shit.
So, I mean, when it comes down to it, it's not that big of a deal. I just think that that's the confusion with clout. Money, you could rent clout. Fame, you could kind of rent clout. This is for real. And I think that's the confusion. It's like, for y'all to think that, like, bro, you can't give me clout. You can market me to mainstream America, but you can't give me clout. You know what I mean? If you can't walk nowhere without a bodyguard, you can't talk to me about clout. Clout is power. If you rent power everywhere you go, it's crazy. If you got to rent security, if you got to rent that, bro, you don't have no power. You standing behind. The power is the person that you in front of, bro. It's what's homie name?
Which one?
What is it? The Dark Knight Rises?
Bang?
No, not Bang.
Rajagu?
No, the dude that was actually that hired Bang.
Oh, shit, one of them crime
Let me look
bosses.
him up.
I can't
That's
remember his
not.
name.
That's not. No, that's not. That's not that one. It's not talking about Kingpin.
Oh, he talking about the dude who Bang put his hand on the shoulder.
Yes.
And was like, "Do you feel like you're in charge?" I can't remember his name now.
Bang was a bad motherfucker.
His name was John Daggett. I think that was John Daggett.
Okay.
You just John Daggett, dog, and you talking to Bang, bro. Like it's just levels to bullshit. And I keep thinking y'all feel in charge. And shout out to all the homies who have allowed y'all to feel in charge.
I think it comes down to the fact that people really feel like as if money's the power. You know what I mean?
No, money rents power.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, some people feel like
No
money
power. It's just
brings some
rent.
power.
It's
Yeah.
just rented. The problem is, just like John Daggett, dog, you fucking with Bang, bro. It's just different, dog. And ain't the same, man. Everybody not for sale, bro. It's just not like that.
And when they be talking about this security shit, I'd
That
rather have
shit-
20 niggas with me who believe in what I believe in than 50 niggas who I'm paying to help me out.
I think there was a confusion with something that was said, and Act kind of had it he had it misconstrued too, where he said because you're black, you can get away with calling these women 100 bitches and whores. That's not what I said, Act. What I said is it's not the same as somebody using this type of rhetoric that they know was weaponized against a bunch of people that look like me in this country. You saying it, somebody personally to them people should have kicked your ass. Somebody should have kicked your ass. That's all. It's not that you should be okay. I think you should have a problem if you purposely going out your way to disrespect somebody to the highest power. Again, like I stay out of your business because I don't be knowing what you got going on or who you're arguing with. I don't know because I don't know what y'all got going on. But I also seen you in person with people, and you don't strike me as a kind of person that really be into bullshit. So now if y'all behind, again, I keep trying to explain to y'all are not behind a video game joystick anymore. Like now we can see your face. Now you have to move out. Now you got to be out in the world. And there's not enough security and bodyguards in the world. You know what I mean? It's just not enough, bro. It don't work that way. That ain't gonna stop you. That ain't gonna stop the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's simple for you to tell that dude, you know what, man, you are going too far, bro. Like, damn, you'd have to call her 100 bitches and whores. You know, we is in America. We know what black people been through in this country. We should have some respect for that. It's okay if you tell him that. It don't mean you betraying him. It means you giving him real information. You know what I mean? And you should be the one informing a lot of these streamers on what's happening here. But that means you may have to get informed yourself, bro.
But I think it's disingenuous when he said he doesn't see color, because
that's the greatest lie ever told.
Even the insults that he came at you and Trap with were just, those were racially charged insults.
But that's why. But this is why I haven't allowed y'all to use racial.
Crazy.
Like this
is why I'm trying to tell y'all should stop saying that, because you're talking to a world that grew up with Barack Obama as the president, and they're not gonna quite understand this. This goes back before that time.
What when they understand about him basically coming out and assuming that you had kids and that you don't take care of your baby mom? What's like? That's obvious right there, though.
But when you saying it's obvious, is we're grown, bro. We know the world before Barack Obama.
So you saying us dealing with immature minds.
Remember we talked about kids, and I asked you, did your kids remember when you was trying to explain?
Make me mad. I seem like I don't understand why you're doing this.
Well, because I'm trying to get y'all to stop trying to blow a whistle that's not gonna go off right.
They think
okay. Well, talk to y'all kids about racism.
What? No, I don't do that. What?
Let me see if they can get.
You don't talk to your kids about racism?
I mean, I do. If it's brought up and it's something that's taking place that's racist, yeah, I'm gonna explain it to them like that though. But to bring it to them on some old, yo, listen, this world out here is racist. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put that in their mind like that.
I feel like I told you a story about when I talked to my kids about racism. That nigga start using everything as racism.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, they don't know. So if you talking to a bunch of people, that don't know, that's the problem. They don't know. Like you would have to believe. So that's why I kind of been guiding y'all away from that part of the conversation. As much as y'all want to go to it,
So
I don't go to that.
our age gives us knowledge, wisdom, experience. Their separation is that all of them little dudes is different. They're not like us.
G, you do understand this whole conversation is a race conversation, man. And
No, people have turned
it
this
away from it.
Yeah,
but
because
you're using the word black every other sentence.
Because they can understand that. But when you go past race, even when they're saying it, yeah, but when you saying that, but then to start using the term racist, you're not gonna convince these people to understand he's a racist.
Would you feel more comfortable if I said the word black?
Yes.
Okay, black.
Yes.
Black.
100%. So I think it's important to help them understand it, because there's a level of it's not the same. But also, one thing I'm not gonna do, coach, in this whole thing is defend who I am. I'm not defending who I am. I'm tripling down on what I'm standing for. Does that make sense? No, or that's
no. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I'm not finna get into if I have kids or you making dog whistle statements. Me and you both know what's going on. Me and him, we both know what's happening.
So do you think when he made that statement, he knew?
They come from the video game era, right? You play the game.
Yeah.
You ever be on a game and them kids be screaming like when you play and they notice that you black and they start hollering a bunch of slurs and da.
This is why I play on mute, because I don't want to be called no N-word by no 9-year-old white boy.
Right.
That's what I told you. It's always they be young as shit doing that shit too.
Like,
that should be crazy.
So this is this generation. That gamer generation is the streamers generation. You get what I'm saying?
No. I heard everything that you talked about before I got up in here, and it's funny that it took this long. Because Trap, you playing the game at all?
Yeah.
It's funny because when you playing the game and you hear these kids or these adults or whatever, and they talking crazy, and you in your mind, you're like, man, if I ever seen you on the street, or if you wouldn't say this type of shit. But it's funny because now these gamers turn into streamers, and now you can see them, and it took this long for somebody to really try to check one of them.
You know what was crazy? It was because I think the me playing the game, you know what I'm saying? I used to play games a lot though. For me playing the game prepared me for when I did actually get onto the internet and deal with people. I was like, I couldn't take them niggas serious in the game. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, you can't. I told you before, bro, if I can't touch you, I can't take you serious, B.
And this is their problem, right? As famous as they got famous amongst that generation of people. Like, I don't know where Aiden even streams at. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you crossed over into my world because of clips. I'm not a part of your world. That's why I keep saying I'm not a streamer like you. People get mad when I say that. It's not to say I'm not respecting the audience of people supporting me as I stream. I'm not a streamer. I'm not even abreast of streamer culture. And that's what they're trying to tell me. Hey, man, Glasses, the streamer culture is, hey, I don't give a fuck. But y'all in the real world now. Now there's no more joysticks behind the screen. I can see you.
But it's the same thing. They just put the controller down though, bro.
It's not the same. Because before that, I couldn't see.
You still can't touch them, bro.
That's a lie. Stop saying that.
You can't,
That's my problem.
No, hey, Trap, on some real shit, that's what I just said, though. Man, turn that ringer. What you doing?
That's the phone for the...
okay.
We got the calls in? We got calls? We got calls? We got calls?
They already called in?
We got calls.
My time.
What time you going
to? We got calls.
Figure it out.
What'd you say, though, Coach?
Calls before I leave, bro.
Got you.
Please.
Got you.
All right, but I'm with G on this one, to Trap, because that's why I was saying I'm just surprised it took this long for somebody to. Because imagine if you could see these dudes that be talking this crazy shit on the line.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's crazy that he don't understand that people can see him while he's talking like this. It's crazy that somebody hasn't made him feel like, dude, we can see
Nigga,
you.
I see
Like,
you.
But this is the problem, right? Is because their audience grew from other gamers and other guys online, so they're used to this rhetoric. They're used to this rhetoric. The people that blew them up, the thousands of tens and thousands of kids that watch their stream are just like them. And there's tons of black kids who stream just like them, and they're not tripping as much, even though they can feel a little something. This is normal. They are used to it. They are used to the conversation. They are used to being talked to like this.
I know you got to be a little shocked that another person, somebody who's in the culture or in the streaming world that has some type of substance to them hasn't said something and made them feel like, man, maybe we probably shouldn't be talking.
I didn't know that they were even talking like this. Like, see, I didn't know none of this stuff. I had no idea.
I know he hit your radar with the Dolce situation.
No, he hit my radar first with the conversation with homie. You feel me? With the man saying he could say the N-word and why are you apologizing to them?
I feel like we shouldn't make this a battle of us versus the streamers, though. You know what I'm saying? Because but that's what it's going.
You just said that.
But that's what it's going to seem like, though, bro.
No, it's not. That's what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not what it is.
All right.
It's not a battle of streamers.
It's that
bro.
bird, B. It's that bird. That's all it is, bro. It's that bird.
It's not, bro. You just did that.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
It's like y'all give every nigga out in the conversation. Y'all give a snitcher out. Y'all give this out.
Snitcher out. A snitcher out.
That was coach last week. They get rewarded to snitch. You this week. You this week and said. You this week. You this week.
I wasn't even here last week.
You this week. You this week is talking about you can't touch him. Like, what are you talking about? Of course we can touch him. They right here.
This nigga's glasses be on bush.
What I'm saying.
You can't wait to try to bust over me. I wouldn't even.
No, I'm not. I'm saying pause, coach. What
that
I'm
was
saying
crazy.
I ain't never getting this shit no out.
No, I'm saying you trying to say you can't touch them. Like, they right there. What you mean you can't touch them? They're not behind a video game anymore.
Glasses don't like when I agree with him too hard. Like, he be like,
I know.
I got to figure out.
It's not agreeing. I'm saying
get on coach real fast.
No, I'm saying all these things that are accountability. Like when you convince them, this is their problem now. They're convinced right now. They still think they on a video game.
No, but see, I'm not with Trap on the you can't touch them situation, nigga. I believe you could touch somebody. Like,
what do you mean? We know who they are.
You look at their IP address. Look at their IP address. Go to their house. Let me get his IP address. I'm gonna find out where his house at.
Hey, one thing I learned as a youth, man, if somebody, dude, if somebody want to get at you, or if somebody want to touch you hard, bad enough, bro, it can happen.
Make it to Alaska and go deal with them then, I guess, right? Listen, man.
Bro. Like, man. These dudes don't be untouchable, bro.
That should have had you so stressed out to even think about it like that, though, bro. To me, I feel like
presidents have gotten shot. Trap.
Yeah, bro. Y'all got to
stop. They did get the president from Venezuela, right? They got the Venezuela president, right?
Y'all going way too far. Y'all going entirely too far. Like, you going too far.
The niggas are upside down. You want to go upside down and go get them? The fuck out of here, bitch. That shit ain't happening like that.
Trap, you're not talking about people that are just far, and these are people that move around in the world. You can see them. I think you keep thinking everything is Clubhouse where somebody's screaming and you just hear a voice, versus these are people that you can actually see, and they're right in your face saying the same thing.
All right.
These ain't them kind of people.
Stop saying y'all.
I'm telling y'all.
He likes saying that y'all.
But I'm saying
he don't say we. He don't say we. He say y'all.
Because we don't believe in this. You talking about they can't be saw. Like they somebody that's invisible. Oh, they're in the Matrix. So who knows where they at? Nigga, they right there.
They're in the upside down. That's what they in. They in the upside down.
No, they not. You just scared.
I'm just scared.
What am I scared about? Right in your town.
I'm scared about. I'm scared about
these are people that are famous to some degree, and they document where they're going to be.
I got you.
So I said they can be tested. Don't put y'all. Don't say y'all.
I'm saying, but this is the sentiment amongst
So,
the world. I'm not saying y'all as in y'all.
No, because then you know how you do.
Y'all.
Because I won't put this on you.
You like to draw niggas over.
They.
I will not put this on you.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Coach,
so y'all, them, they, you.
No, you giving them passes.
See?
You keep saying the internet's not real.
You see? You.
The internet's not real.
You know me right now?
No, I'm talking Trap. You keep saying the internet.
It could be you real. Too, though, yo. It could be everybody. You be in the chat. We everybody. This ain't him.
Hey, so when Trap say the internet's not real, he's saying that because
So this is what he's talking about. He's talking about like when you play the video game and you hear a voice.
Okay.
He's saying when you're on Clubhouse and somebody's yelling at you and you can't figure out where they at.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you be so stressed out by that shit though, B. Yo, we still talking about the person that has people from Twitter pictures on his wall, B. He has their pictures on the wall so that when he has a whole room full of people's PTRs on his wall.
So like,
I'm gonna see him one day.
That is insane, but I get what Glasses is saying right here though, like for sure.
Like Aiden's picture is on his wall right now, V.
It's not impossible to. This dude is out.
He's throwing darts at those pictures. He's throwing
this is
darts
why I
at
said,
pictures.
bro. Like, imagine Trap with Martin Luther King.
I'm Jesse Jackson, nigga. What are you talking about? He points with a nigga at.
This
that was wrong. Crazy. That was wrong to say.
It didn't help your point.
It didn't help, Trap.
He was there when he got shot. I'm gonna be. Who am I gonna be then?
Not Jesse.
Jesse switched rooms with him. Didn't Jesse switch rooms with him or something like that? They said.
Oh shit.
I ain't Jesse though.
Trap.
I ain't Jesse though.
Trap. And you know what the crazy thing is, Trap? And you know what the crazy thing about what you saying right now? You seem so sober right now.
Yeah.
I am sober. I ain't drinking. I ain't drinking no more. I ain't drinking no more.
Just like you super lucid. Like
you call me. Your man called me the intervention the other day.
He just went crazy, huh?
He called me with the intervention the other day. I said, yo, nah, I'm done. I said, the bottle's done. I ain't smoking no more. I told you I ain't smoking no more. I ain't drinking. I ain't smoking.
That's your New Year's resolution? You not smoking no more?
Nah, for as long as I can.
Okay, there we go. I knew something.
For as long as I can. I ain't gonna. I never would say never. Might have a good night one night. Wanna, know what I'm saying? Light one up. But just for the sake of nothing, I ain't gonna do it no more.
So, but G, back on this CLOUT situation. So, do you think that somebody like a Aiden Ross is maybe using you for CLOUT right now?
Well, this is the thing. So it's like Aiden Ross, just like I'm discovering him, he's discovering me. Just like his fans discovering me, I'm discovering that he got fans.
Okay.
Like I'm realizing this is the second fan base of people that I pissed off. So it's a ton of them. Drake.
Okay, yep.
They kind of crossed together.
This is the second one. Like I didn't know who Aiden Ross was. He was just some guy that AD got into it with. But I don't care about the people that follow him. I don't think those people mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
That people don't mean nothing in my world. I don't know nobody that's a fan of his. So we're it's two worlds colliding, right? And it's different. But see, he feels like because he's popular, or he feels like there's more people, or he feels like he may have achieved more money in his life that matters. But I have this thing called cultural cachet.
Mm-hmm.
So for every dollar you got, imagine somebody so powerful where you at, they could reach out and grab you. Even with money. Imagine somebody so powerful, their voice means so much, he could say something and can incite people to realize like, hey, we've been letting him get away with this. We're going to make it a problem.
Yeah, cachet over cash, like I said. But like I'm saying, but I don't. So do you think that you think he's unaware how important culture cachet is?
So this is the thing. And this is kind of the sentiment of everything happening, right? Is they have convinced the culture, right, that like as if they are superior to us versus we are empowering them. We give them everything.
Right.
It's in the same conversation with like when I was saying with Drake and hip hop. Like the confusion is the belief that he carried this versus we carried him.
Mm-hmm.
Why he don't look like the person he looked like before he started? He looked like us.
So because Aiden Ross is a white man, you know, Drake is black, Aiden is white. Do you think he feels any differently about him needing acceptance from our culture?
It's not about acceptance. It's about he needs us to do what he's doing. I don't follow him. I don't know what all the rest of his content was. The only reason I know he exists is because he had a problem with AD, who's a person of the culture.
Right.
2, he was talking about how some white man should be using the N-word. 3, he was calling his sister from the culture a bunch of bitches and whores and sluts.
Right.
That's the only reason I know he exists. I never went and followed him. I never watched a clip from him. I don't know who the fuck he is.
This was all done recently, though, right? Like all that shit was done like 1, 2, 3, like that, right?
The AD shit was like some months ago. You feel me?
Okay, but
that was like months ago. That's when I first heard of him. Like outside of that, why the fuck would I know who this little dude is? Who the fuck is he?
But I do think it's weird how people from our culture build relationships with these people and use the word relationship as almost like they're using friendship instead of financial ship. And it kind of disappoints me when people like Aiden Ross and whoever else in that community feel like they can look at people in our culture and have them for backup.
That's crazy.
That disappoints me.
But to me, even in that situation, like that's not what it is. Like that's not gonna work in this situation.
I don't think it's gonna work in this situation, but I just feel like it's disappointing that Aiden Ross could feel like he can even do that shit. Like, all right, and they keep on using the word relationship. I be calling them financial ships because these ain't friendships.
I mean, I don't know. I think listen, honestly, I think everybody needs to work. Everybody needs to pay their bills. Everybody has a job. Right? And some people work for him. Simple as that. Some people work for him.
So some people taking that let me tell.
And I get that, but like we had a conversation about this not too long ago when we was in the weight room, and we talking about it's all money, good money. Like, at what point do you be like, I can't even? Like, should your value have a value? Should your values have a value?
We've been arguing about this the whole time. We've been debating about this the whole time. I
just don't think your values should have a value on it.
But again, it's not my job to tell everybody how to earn their money.
You know what this goes back to, right?
Yeah.
You know what it goes back to, right? I ain't gonna say it.
It's the same conversation Trill been bringing up.
Yep. That and also the $350 an hour.
Picking the cotton. Glass to be a cotton picking.
No, you want me to tell you what it really go to? It go to the fact that everybody compromise and they find ways to deal with the fact they compromise. They don't walk into this thing with a sober mind.
So, and I'm with you, G, when you said people got to pay their bills, people got children, all that kind of stuff. I'm one of those people. But, and I know, and I get that it's a slippery slope of where you draw the line at, or where you be like, all right, I can't do this shit, or I can't, especially when you're looking at your children and your family and they like, man, what we going to eat tonight? Or, you know, we need these lights. We need this, you know, your kids, where that internet at, you know? So it's kind of a slippery slope where you're like, where do I draw this line at? But I feel like sometimes the line is clear and present. It's not the equator where you can't see the shit. It's a clear, present line sometimes. And I feel like it's too many line crossers running around in this industry.
What'd you say, Trap?
People keep calling in? That's the people calling in right now? Okay. Yeah. You gotta find a way to make that sound like that. But nah, you're right, Coach. Some people don't got no problem with some people are habitual line crossers.
Habitual line.
So it brings me to the point. Where y'all at with Kanye? Y'all let him back in? Or what?
Hey,
my God, back. My God, back.
He on bullshit.
God, back. I'm coming through with the Yeezy. I'm coming through Yeezy out next time.
He's back for you.
What up?
He never left for you. You never let
When
Kanye go.
when you hear that
Yeah.
soul hit, it's gonna hit different.
Hold on 1 second, brother. I'm gonna get
Pause.
you in here. Hold on.
Who that?
What up, homie?
Whoa.
Man.
Can't hear him. Can't hear him. We need a screener. We need somebody to screen the calls for the put them in. I didn't have some trolls calling. Y'all can hear him?
You sound like one of them white dudes that fight with his face.
This is funny.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta have a screener.
You sound like one of them white
What a
dudes that fight
liar.
with his face.
Well, come.
We need a
Well,
screener.
do it the old way, man. Show up. Show up. How about you do this? You do it the
What he
real
said?
way. The funny part about y'all pussy versions of it is show up and put a cross on my yard and set it on fire. Show up to my house and put a cross on my front yard. Show up to my house, put a cross on my front yard and stand out there with them sheets. I thought so. You a fraud. You just a gamer. You a Tiki Torch clan member. You're not even a real thing.
Is that the dude that was that did
You're
the
a
video?
Walmart clan member.
Is
You're
that
like
him,
a
Coach?
renter. You're like a rent clan member. You're like a rent clan member. You're not even a real thing. Where's the cross on my yard?
That boy, it said he's a pedophile.
You not use a fraud, boy. You ain't doing nothing, but you won't even put a cross on nobody video game. Can you put a cross on a video game? Come set a cross in my front yard and burn it. You ain't got no heart. You's a punk. Shut up, Buster. Punk ass scary. You ain't real. It's a Tiki Torch wearing cross. I hate these new clan members. They not even a real thing. They be having Tiki torches and everything.
Yeah, I doubt if he.
They go to Walmart to get their torch.
I don't think he a clan member.
I know you wasn't.
Yeah,
You a fraud.
They wouldn't put him on.
Yo.
They wouldn't jump him on the clan.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get you in here.
I can't hear him.
I'm gonna get you in here. Hold up. Trap wants to talk so bad. He just people
I
calling
can't
me.
hear them. I can't hear them. That's what I'm saying.
I can hear you, Trap. Talk to him.
They can hear me. I can't hear them though. What's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey, you know what the great thing is, Trap? Out of
Hello?
when we said we was gonna do the call in, I never thought about
Screening, right?
Yeah, Weenie calling in. Like I never thought.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
darling.
we gotta screen them. We gotta screen them.
Hey, how are you?
I'm holding up. What's happening?
Okay, this is Lady Blue. I've been following y'all guys for a while.
What's up, Blue?
You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm driving right now, but just wanted to say first and foremost, thank you. Thank you so much for actually giving me hope as a 52-year-old New Yorker that there's still Black people with dignity and that's not willing to sell themselves for a coin.
Nah, I ain't gonna let Trap. I ain't gonna let Trap.
Here he come with the
Not
bus.
gonna let Trap. I'm not. Trust me, I got you. I'm not gonna let Trap sell us out.
Trap? How the fuck did Trap do it? I'm from New York. Because you from New York, you don't do. Man, get out. If you don't get out of here.
Lost hope within the last couple of years, just watching people online just
sell themselves,
sell their dignity, sell their pride for a little bit of coin, and let these people get away with disrespecting Black women, Black men, and the Black community in a whole for a very long time. It seems like it's been within the last 5 years with this little red pill movement that our community was really lost for a long time. So all I did was just really want to call in and say thank you.
We really appreciate you. I'm glad it
Appreciate
means
you.
something to you. I'm glad it means something to you, but I will not let Trap sell us out.
Don't do that, bro. Stop that.
I'm not
New
gonna
York,
let
thank you for calling from. Thank you for calling from New York. Appreciate you. Hopefully you from Queens.
Come on now, we can't be going
Come on
that
now,
way.
Blue. You know I got us.
Tell Trap.
I got us, Blue. Blue, I got us, Blue.
I ain't never gonna let you go out like that, my man.
I got us, Blue. I got us, Blue.
Cannot do
Never
that.
go out like
We
that.
got you,
never go out like
Much love.
that.
Appreciate
I
you.
got us, Blue.
All right, y'all take care and be safe.
All right, all right.
Your speaking voice is exquisite. Like she talk.
New York. That's New York. New York.
Okay,
That's New York right there. Hope
Yo,
you can hear me too.
Yo, this the show?
Yeah, this is the show.
All right, brother. I just want to my bad. I just want to say congratulations to Malone for starting something big by saying what he said to the little kid. And I also want to say that when it comes to brothers doing anything for money, bro, you have to. But you just got to set a grounds of what you would do. You know what I mean? And stand on that. And I just wanted to say that. And congratulations to the brother and the show. And y'all keep pushing it, brother. Love y'all.
You, bro.
Much love, bro. Much love.
Appreciate you.
What you on about? We with that?
Yo.
You're the bar. Liked it.
Yep. Hold on, I got you.
Like I said, you can shake a little can for a little bit of change.
It's on there. Hold on.
Don't do nothing strange though.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to say, thank you to Glasses, just like the first woman that called in, because honestly, like, I feel like the last few years, and I said this in my super chat, that it feels like, this is Binky. Sorry, I didn't even say that. This is Binky from Orlando.
Binky. Yeah, much love to Florida.
Binky from the Disney.
Yeah, and like basically all these years, it seems like everybody just wants popularity, and people are afraid to say what they think. And Glasses has always been the type that says what he thinks, no matter if it's popular or not. Like, I first started watching you when you would come on Brilliant Idiots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've been watching you for a while. So I just want to say it's appreciated that you could stand on your own regardless of what people think. And I think you're waking something up this year.
I hope so, man. I didn't even know this was going on. I'm surprised. Like, I cannot believe that we're this far away to where a black person just standing up for a black person is a big deal. It's just odd to me.
I know. And you said that last week, but it's like, it's sad to say, but it really is, because if you think about it, the stuff that's been going on, like, they love to just show people cursing each other out, the men against the women, the this, the that, and the people that don't have any charisma and like to lead with their wallets. That's been the forefront of content for the longest time. So when they see a black man that's like, I don't care, I'm not afraid of jail, I'm not afraid of losing relationships or losing money, it's powerful to see, like, okay, you're willing to go down behind your beliefs because you like that. And we love that. Women love that. And I feel like you're inspiring men too.
I hope so, man. If it's really as bad as y'all saying it is, man, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad something is happening, because I never thought this was happening. Somebody was saying that people been talking like this, and I'm like, I never saw no shit like that in my life. I never saw a white man just degrading a sister like that, like, in my life. Not saying I haven't heard white people judge black people's art or critique their performances, but I never heard a white man publicly just go in and start calling a black woman all of these names and names and names and names. And then when somebody, even if it's condescendingly, says, like, the black queen, and it's like, oh, I don't care about, like, disrespect black people at that level, and then act like they don't get it. You know what I mean? I never saw this. So this is all new to me. So if this is happening, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get in trouble about this year. It's a lot of reasons to go to jail this year.
It is, but I appreciate it. I know other people are calling, so I'm going to get off, but thank you. I'm going to get back in the chat.
Yeah, much love.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Wallet and no charisma was...
Yo.
That was a ball.
Yeah, that was
what up? Yo, you ready? Hold up, I got you. Bringing you right now. I ain't talking to that fake clan. At least gotta be a real clan member if he gonna call in. What's going on, big dog?
How you doing, man? I definitely gotta say something to Glasses, man. I gotta keep it real, man. Like, I gotta pay you homage, man. I ain't gonna give you flowers. We grown men out here, but I gotta give you your homage and your respect, bro, because a lot of times, man, coming up, bro, I'm gonna say this, my pop hell raiser from Sons of Man, I don't want no clout. That's the word of the day. I'm good on that. I'm telling you that to let you know I'm on the same time. So
that's what I'm saying. I thought we was. I never knew that we wasn't all on the same page. I never knew a world where we would allow that to happen. It's, again, it's one thing.
Glad you gotta understand though, like, we still on good and evil, man. So it's always gonna be that divide. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I gotta say to you, bro, as a person on the underground or whatever they want to call it, like, bro, you giving us hope, bro, for real. You giving us real hope, cause ain't nobody ever give these people pushback, bro. And it's crazy, bro, cause I was ready to quit rap, all that, bro. And you making me look at this different. I heard y'all talk about the doors, the 95 doors. You feel what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to what's going on right now, bro. You changing the shift in the whole culture right now. So it's bigger than whatever they got to say back to you, because they just on some Drake. I don't want to say his name, but they on some trying to hold on to what they got still. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's funny because I didn't even know that there was no connection, bro. Because I didn't know this motherfucker existed, homie. He was just some dude that I saw argue with the homie AD. I'm thinking it's a streamer or some, I don't know what's going on. And when the homie checked him and he apologized, that was it. You know what I mean? He said something.
So but now you gotta understand what we carrying, because you gotta know, me and you both know Kendrick said on Damn, so call me an Israelite. He already said it in the public. So you know what he represents, the little Aiden character. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm definitely learning who it is right now. That's crazy.
So it get bigger than what you're doing, but at the same time, you waking up minds that was in the shadows, bro. I'm a person that I'm an example of what you said. Yo, bro, I really quit music. I gave up. I'm not doing no sexual ritual Freemason. I'm not doing none of the above, bro. And you giving me an outlet to look at it different, like, yo, we can still be who we are and be on screen, bro. I never felt like that. I'm being honest with you. You feel me? So that's why I want to give you your homage as people that's in the shadows, because at the end of the day, you don't know who viewing your YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts. Well, look, I'm on you, homie. Much love. I appreciate the support. We all do, dog. Even if we not all saying it, we all appreciate it, dog.
We appreciate
everything.
Exactly, and that's why I want to share something from the heart, bro. I'm gonna let you do what you do. I know you on a whole different topic right now. You feel me?
Sir. No, I appreciate that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Trap, why you looking like that? Why you looking like that?
I'm not looking like nothing. I'm listening. That was some great words right there.
I can call it. What's happening? No, I'm from LA. Watch a cop.
Fine glasses.
We find them?
About to find them.
All these gamers, they easily talk that, even when they're young, if you go into any PS5, PS4 games, Xbox games, bunch of kids saying the worst things out there, right? So that's what you see as they get older. That's what that's where they come from.
It's
right?
funny you saying that. I agree. Like, I think it's like this behavior that started in the gaming world. And it's not like Trap, like it's not us against gamers. That's just ridiculous. They just gamers.
No. It's this privilege. It comes more from the privilege.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a great word.
That's a good one. That's a good way to say it. That's a good way to say it.
It comes from being privileged. They got their mom, dad, PS4, PS5.
And also they're behind a system. So it's like this is kind of accepted behavior in that realm because people don't see each other. But now that you rise and you're now like, we can see you. You're like somebody that's touchable and you're right here. And it's like, so now that same type of talk, right, that you hear from a Neon or that kid or that little dude, you know what I'm saying? You hear that talk and it's like, hey, bro, you're not on a video game anymore. This is real now. Like, I could see you.
Yeah, but some of these dudes, as they get older, they forget that I'm over here from the Bay Area. So over here, you don't really see that too much. Like, over here, people are more, neighborhoods are like mixed with everything, right? But my thing is that in the Black and brown community, there's a bunch of, like, there's a difference between privileged kids, right? They're ignorant on purpose, right? When it comes to racial things, right? Lines and stuff. But in the Black and brown community, there's ignorance that they grow up with. For example, nobody should tolerate any type of thing like that stands with somebody like that, right?
Yeah.
Either if you're a minority from anywhere you could be from. So that happens, right?
Yeah.
Born for opportunity or whatever it might be. But for the educated Black and brown people, right, they don't mess with that. That's why a lot of the coons, you might call them, Black, brown, whatever, they're mostly lean Republican, right wingers. And
well,
that's where that comes from.
But before we get to that, let me get we'll double back on this convo. Let me get a couple more people on before I jump out of here.
Hey, what?
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Oh man. One more thing, and then we're gonna get back to this. Yo, what's the deal? What up? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me get you in. Go ahead, darling.
Hello.
Hey, now.
Hi. I was calling in to give an opinion on the subject for today
Sure, go ahead.
about the racism because this is something that hadn't just started. I was back around in 1980 in Mobile, Alabama, when they hung Michael Brown in the streets of downtown. And that didn't go well at all.
Wow.
And I'm sorry, but right now I'm 64 years old. And nobody should be going around here calling us out of our names.
Exactly.
Especially white people because they don't care. That's a front they put on to get what they want and where they want to go. And this ain't just started happening in 2025. This was all way back in the 60s and the 70s because I was around for that.
You know what's funny, man?
Especially in Chicago.
You know what's funny though, ma'am? I never realized there was a time where we didn't stand up against it. So to hear people today, like that's all the stories I ever heard in my life is us standing up against injustices. So to get to a place now where people is making a big deal of someone standing up against something that's not right is just crazy.
And it is. And I don't know what's wrong with this younger generation. I don't get them.
You got to work on them. We got to work on them.
I don't understand them at all. Because you can go around here in the street and kill each other. But soon, and I forgot who said it in what song, that they go around here and found out somebody fucking they woman or they bitch, as they want like to say, then you ready to kill him. But you let these white folks get away with everything.
Man. Ooh, go on and preach. Ma'am, I appreciate the wisdom. I'll make sure I get you in. Thank you for supporting everything we're doing at the lunch hour. I'll keep you informed, man. I hope to hear from you soon.
Got a little R-rated there.
All right.
There, man.
Okay.
Hey now.
Yeah, she turned.
Yo.
She said, fucking these bitches.
Got you, brother. Let me get you in there. Hold on.
Ready to kill a black man.
This is the last one, though. We ain't taking more. Go ahead, brother.
Yo.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say peace be with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to expound on something that you said a while ago, a couple of days ago, about like what's going on feeling biblical.
Oh, yeah.
I really think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody reaping what they sow right now. So they sold, you know what I'm saying? These gamers that you're talking about, that's 10, 15 years of racism they sold. And eventually that shit gonna catch up with them. You know what I mean? And it's not just, that. It's everything. You know what I mean? Everybody's, get right with God. Everything
that
you
part,
did,
that part. Simplify to break it down. Facts. Get right with God like that. Shout out to Tosa, man. You already know what y'all mean to us, man. So, and I appreciate you checking in, man. I appreciate you supporting the lunch hour, man. I don't want Coach was on my line, bro, because he said he feels like I don't really appreciate everybody from supporting the lunch hour. Like I'm not understanding that we got a show, and I'm like, I do, but I just genuinely believe, you know what I mean? Our thing is real, and I think it's at a time when everybody's catering to what the BS, and I'm like, bro, we need to just have something that's solid for people to have. And if it doesn't matter if it gets 40 or 50,000 people, like long as some people can get some real information and real dialogue, that's important. So I'm glad it means something, but I like you simplifying it simply and to get right with God. I like that.
Oh, dog, y'all drawing them lines in the sand, bro. We need it. Keep doing what you do.
My dog, I appreciate
it. Sound like a Stevie Wonder song right there.
I like the mixture of men, women. We got some older callers, some younger callers.
I didn't know you had the Grand Rising community over here like that.
So who?
I didn't know you had so many of the Grand Rising community over here like that, man.
That's you, Trap. You bringing in the Grand Rising crowd.
Nah, I ain't no Grand Riser. No, that. I ain't no.
I like the diversity of the callers, though, man.
I like it too.
I mean, are we letting Kanye? Where y'all at with Kanye, bro?
Man, Kanye
we have to have this conversation.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Does Kanye want to be back?
He back.
Ooh.
Kanye back.
Got me with that.
He back.
Before we
Kanye never go nowhere.
Bringing him back, see, he should have to. He should have to.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. We talking about his music right now. You ain't got to mention other shit. Please don't. Please don't.
I'm not gonna mention. I ain't gonna mention how he sucked his cousin dick. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I ain't gonna say shit about it, Trap.
This shit, man.
I ain't gonna say nothing about him wearing that Klans outfit.
This shit, yo.
He probably
talking about music, bro. We talking about music.
Oh, okay.
We talking about music. We not letting them back in to suck some more dick. Like, what the fuck? We letting them talking about music right now, bro. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna keep doing this with y'all, man. What is wrong with y'all?
Okay. I think that we should have a real serious conversation about letting Kanye West back whenever he come out and be like, "Hey, man, I gotta apologize. He gotta say he want to be back."
One thing I know about him,
he gonna be like, "Ugh, they let me back in, yuck."
One thing I know about Kanye is he gonna have some shit that's gonna have everybody forget about all that other shit. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a banger.
It ain't even in him no more. He ain't got a soul to make a banger no more. He's soulless. You gotta have a soul to make a banger.
He's gonna be a banger.
You heard the last song he made with him? That shit that G almost blocked G for sending me. That rock and roll shit that he said, that shit was atrocious.
When he did that, remember when he did the first song he did with Dollar Sign?
One's in the chat if we letting Kanye back in. Two's in the chat if enough is enough. One's in the chat if we letting. One's at the table if we letting Ye back in. Two's at the table if we not letting Kanye back in. You know what I mean? I count them up.
Twos.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was interrupting you, Trap.
Twos.
Nah, I'm just saying. Nah, I feel like if he come out with a joint, which I think he really gonna. I think that he really gonna tap back into the bag because he know where his position is at right now when it comes to like how people feel about him. I think he knows the power of music though, very much though, to know that. You know what I'm saying? If I could come out with some shit that's gonna really like, you know what I'm saying, shape the culture, you know what I'm saying, like that though, people kind of gonna let a lot of that bullshit slide like that.
There's a lot of tools. There's a lot of tools.
Man, they hate
us. Been so happy with the lunch table in my damn life. Thank you.
Yeah.
Get him. He don't. Number one, he don't want to be back, and then number two, imagine bringing somebody back who ain't changed his ways. Imagine if we got Kanye back in and he's still that Kanye right now. Kanye get up and burn the house down from the inside.
Now the trappers is up in here. I see the trappers got some ones going. What's up with the deuces? Nigga just threw mad deuces up. The trappers is up in here. Yo, all the trappers. I need all the trappers. All the trappers, y'all. Y'all gotta put the ones up, trappers. Come on, y'all. Put the ones up, y'all.
Is a trapper.
That's what I'm calling. That's what I'm calling my people in the chat. They trappers. They trappers. Come on, y'all.
Are you?
Come on, five trappers.
He just split the chat right up.
No, he didn't.
Trappers.
Right up.
Nigga said trappers.
The trappers. I ain't got no ones going up. God damn, I got no ones.
Hey, Trap, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is kind of dope. That is kind of tight. Trappers.
The trappers, man. The trappers. That's who. That's what my team in the chat is. That's what my team in the chat is. The trappers.
All three of them. Like, cause it's like 3 ones up in there.
I know that shit.
That's the table, not the chat. That's the table. But
the
go
table.
ahead.
My bad.
Shout out to Fee. Thank you for the $2. Proud of you, G. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is riding a bike. I didn't know that this was something worth being, thanked over, but I'll take it. Shout out to Fee. Thank you for the $5. They ain't got the nerve to holler about pull up. I'm with the police. That shit's hilarious.
That was crazy.
Bro, that is a joke. Well, that don't matter. What the fuck do that matter? Like, where did you think that would matter? Like, and they really think that, like, the police don't just escort people around. Like, who? Like, I didn't just start. Listen, I was signed. I was with the Game when he was the hottest person in the world. I was with Lil Wayne when he was the hottest person in the world. When the Carter 3 sold a million records, he couldn't get the police to walk around with him. Y'all think I'm confused when acting them talking about he walk around with the police? The police don't just walk y'all around, man. Like, I know wealthy people. Dr. Dre is my man. Feel me? He don't got the police around. He got way more money. That's cap. You actually just can be accountable. You don't have to keep trying to take routes out to where you think you're going to convince me to be scared. Bro, I'm a Crip. Like, I don't think you understand what that means. I think you hear me say, you hear Crips and Bloods and you think it's about bandanas and colors and people fighting over streets they don't own. It's not. It's a willingness to do what needs to be done regardless of what the law thinks. So you don't have to kind of send around city rhetoric that I'm going to know is not true. I'm not just some new person in the business. I know what the top looks like. My friends are some of the most successful people in the business. So I know you don't got the police. You could say that 1,000,000 times. And I'm not scared to go to jail. This is just dumb. Like, you got to reprogram your mind that if you're going to address me and these thoughts, you need to really get what you're talking to. I'm not them rappers who get high. I'm not them rappers who be drunk. I'm not them rappers who just be talking. Man, I'm a 7th Street Watch Crip for real, bro. Like, for real. And I was raised by some cold dudes. My mother died in prison, dog, from not telling. She's a woman, and she died in prison because she didn't want to tell on a case she was on. My mother, my mom. So what you think I'm going to do to prove a point? If my mother would die in prison doing 20 years, what makes you think for 2 seconds I'm going to let you do anything in the name of righteousness? What makes you think I'm not going to carry that out? I just don't think you. It's funny to me, and Act knows it, right? Flacco knows it. They know. You the only one that don't know, and they not telling you. They doing you a disservice. All you got to do is just stop calling that lady out her name. And you did. Whack. Asked you not to, and you stopped. That's cool. We ain't got to talk, but I'm just saying all the extra rhetoric, bro, that ain't gonna matter nothing. That don't matter. Like, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, come on, bro. Who you think you fooling, fool? You're not fooling me. It's nothing. It's not a big, it's not like that. You're not like that.
I think he probably, if the phrase "come take my lunch money" was a person, that'd be him. Because when he came up, when he said, because he talked about your comment about as far as police come after the crime, I've already spoken to the police.
Like, what does that mean? Like, they gonna be sitting in front of your house. You don't pay their salary. Like, he's the fucking commissioner.
Like, they're gonna be like, leave a couple cards in front of Ross.
Yeah, because he's so important. Leave a couple guys in front of his house so they can stay on the patrol for the Crips. It don't work like that, bro. We're in the United States of America. Like, it don't work that way.
You got to let them know we don't come after the crime.
This ain't them little kids you be talking to, man. This a grown-up. This a grown-ass Crip that really did this thing, dog, and got raised by the best and stay in cahoots with the best. I'm telling you, I don't know why they doing you a disservice. I'm not playing. Everybody who know me know I'm not playing. That's all I'm saying. Just stop disrespecting that lady like that. Do your thing. Get your money, all that. But stop doing that. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to DJ Superman Slaughter. Thank you for the $2. Nah, Act be investigating, then claim civilian. Act funny with that shit. But that's because, again, Act is somebody who doesn't really understand his us, right? Whether he knows it or not, he owes the movement in Chicago, right? He owes them people that. He should be setting up a scholarship in Chicago for them people, all kind of great opportunities, because that culture lifted you out of oblivion into the world to where we know you and I know you. So that's your connection to us to stand up for the people and the culture that you use to captivate your life, to catapult, your life. That's it. It's not that serious. And that's your entry into us, and it's standing and being righteous with us. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, bro. That's who you owe. All of them dudes owe this culture. And none of them could convince me. You couldn't talk about Taylor Swift and be big. Nobody would care about your opinion about Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter or Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. Nobody would care about your opinion on that. They care about your opinion on this because you look like you're a part of us. And now I'm asking you to accept it and learn the information on being a part of us. Shout out to JJ Thomas. Thank you for the $5. Act been gaslighting violence. He did it when Top 5 was talking about trying to kill Dot. That was just, whew. You see, we didn't call the police. When he said all that, we was like, licking our chop. Come on out here, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
And we ain't let that go. You can't just, you can't just do anything, bro. You just can't do everything. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. Glasses, I'm so happy that you stood 10 toes down with Aiden. I'm so proud of you. This is why I'm a huge fan. I've been following you for ages. Thank you so much. I hope you feel better, Natasha. Like, I remember you said you had some mental stuff going on. We ain't forgot that. You know, we prayed for you. I prayed for you. I don't think Trap did, but I prayed for you that you was going to get through it. So I hope you feel way, way better. You know
Natasha, I definitely pray for you, Natasha. I definitely
You know Trap paid for Natasha.
I had a drink. I had a drink for you. I had a drink for you, Natasha. I had a drink.
I took
for
a shot for you.
Took a
Shout out
shot.
to Beach Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $10. Let's keep it real. Aiden get it from Act. Reason why he feel it's okay, because Act has been calling women out their names the same way, from SZA to Doechii and lately Mona from JBP. Act get no pass. I don't know this. Like, I think there's some kind of confusion. How do y'all let this happen? How do family members let this happen? If Act is really, like y'all saying, calling y'all family members and y'all friends out their names, how do y'all let this happen? How haven't one of their brothers said, Act, man, you out of line, man, I need to see you? Like, what is going on to where you're not holding people accountable if that's what's happening? Because, again, all of this world, like, Ack is my man's man. Feel me? Like, that's how I know. Like, and he was on the show with Joe Buttons. Like, I don't know. I didn't see him calling people. When I used to watch, what's that TV show with Joe Budden?
Damn, I forgot the name of that shit. The shit they had on Complex.
Yeah,
the one they had on Complex. The one they had on Complex.
Yeah, it's called
I don't know.
Chapel, what was it called? Yeah. I forgot what it was called. It was a good show.
Somebody at the table tell him the name.
It was a good show.
Everyday Struggle.
Everyday Struggle.
I
never heard him get at women foul like that. When I used to watch him on there, I never heard him get at women foul like that. When I used to watch him cover the war in Chirac, I never saw him call women out their name. So the version of the person that I see, I don't know that person. I don't even know where Act streams at. No lie. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know that. So if y'all are letting him do this and not correcting him and say, hey, Act, chill with that, bro. You know what I mean? That's too far. Outside of that, I only see clips. And I don't have clips where Act is just cussing a bunch of like women out. Like bitches. I don't have that from Act. You know what I'm saying? I don't got that. Like, I don't have that. So if y'all see it, y'all should really kind of, you know what I mean? Like, if it was my sister, I'd be on Act ass. I'd be like, hey, hold up, homeboy. Like, that my sister ain't no bitch. So I don't know. Y'all got to help me out, because y'all supposed to know what's happening. Shout out to Lil Bitty. Thank you for the $10. The internet is an imaginary social construct that was built in Dante's Inferno. These people sold what little souls they have for a false reality. They are spiritually empty and mentally lazy. Woo, Dante's Inferno.
I like that.
Crazy.
I like that. I like that, Little Bitty.
Damn.
I like that, Little Bitty. Little lady.
Shout out to X the Joke Dealer. Thank you for the $10. It's that time for Black unity. It's happening in hip hop and the world. They kicking out all them folks in West Africa and taking the resources back. Glass is taking hip hop back. That's what the gatekeeper's supposed to do. That's why we here. We better get something. Shout out to Breezy. I hope you like the sticker. Thank you for the $2. Shout out to Natasha. I hope you like the sticker. Thank you for the 14 check dollars. Shout out to Doomer. Thank you for the $5. The culture needs to stomp out Flacco before he becomes another Academics. It don't really work that way. Like, Academics is the product of the war in Chirac, the cultural war that happened in Chirac, and that it like led him to his positioning. It's really hard for it to happen. Flacco got a talent, but remember, like, even Flacco needs a culture to feed off of. I think y'all don't understand this, and this is what I be trying to get Trap and all of the homies and all of the rappers and all of the street guys and the gangsters to understand the power of culture. Like, we give everybody access to it for too cheap. Like, we make these people, and then they turn around and talk shit about us like they don't need us. Like, no, y'all need us. Like, where would Vlad be without us? Like, where? Like, where would any of these people be without us? That's the value of it. Shout out to, is it Beanie? Thank you for the $2. Appreciate that. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. Dude saying he doesn't see color ignores racism instead of addressing it. And it's funny that he said that he don't see color, but he sure was the first one to try to tell me he wasn't white and he was Jewish. Bro, I don't care
That's
who you
crazy.
pray to. You a white man.
That was crazy. Right back.
I mean, like, you get what I'm saying, Coach? You don't see color, but you was trying to tell me you not white, you Jewish. You a white man. It don't matter who you pray to.
He sees color.
I was funny because I never realized there was a connection between Drake and Aiden. Now, I saw the lawsuit, but I didn't really think they knew each other. And, I'm thinking, two people in the business. But it's funny because Drake said that initially in his beginning. I don't see color.
Birds of a feather, bro.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't see color? Like, is your eyes blind? Like you got that thing where you can't.
He colorblind?
Is it like the visual COVID where your taste buds go, like your eyes don't see color? Like, what do you mean you don't see color? Shout out to Mark. Thank you for the €2. These dudes are products of Drake's music. Fuck, man. Shout out to Beach Boy Dre Beach. Thank you for the $5. G, stop. Aiden has been on live doing blackface, calling people monkeys, and recently got caught out for making that football player do that anti-Jewish dance. When the fuck is... Did you hear about this?
I don't think we're his demographic. I don't think we don't know what's happening with him. I don't have no idea.
None of y'all did nothing to him. So y'all been seeing this man doing blackface. He's called people monkeys, and none of y'all did nothing to him. Bro, what is up with y'all? Where am I at? Am I in the Twilight Zone or something?
Maybe that's why he's so appalled over this Doechii situation. He's like, I got it. I did all that. And you tripping over Doechii? I just did blackface.
Bro, how did y'all let him do that? What is wrong with... Are you serious? Y'all got to be lying. There's no way he was doing blackface and calling people monkeys, and then y'all just let it go.
Oh, no.
What is happening?
But you hit it right, though. It's his group of people are the gamers and stuff like that. Like, those people are cool with that type of shit. We don't watch that. We don't know what Aiden Ross is doing. Our age, the people in our age range, we're not watching that shit. We the people who would say something. We the people who is like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Shout out to Binky Bianca. Thank you for the $10. We appreciate you, Glasses. Thank you for having our backs. Manhood has been missed in online spaces for too long. People barely recognize it and don't know what to do with it. I hope that would be sad. That is depressing. That's why I wrote that song. How could I not be depressed if that's the sentiment? Manhood has been missing? Where?
This is a little sad, actually.
It's sad as hell. Yeah. Shout out to Mika. Thank you for the $20. Ack isn't informed about black culture plight or pain either. He is way worse than Aiden when it comes to calling black women out their names. He has put hands on women also. Ack needs to be ostracized. Who did Ack hit?
Saucy.
I don't know. He didn't want that thing. Saucy. Saucy was gonna put tips on it.
Saucy would beat the brakes off.
I did remember that, and I was like, Ack fell. I saw Ack crying. I was like, ooh. I don't know. That's a motherfucker cold ass squabble right there, boy. That could go the other way. That
would have went the other way. I don't see no way that Ack win that fight.
Ooh, I remember that. The Ack was sick. Shout out to the Skinny Day. Thank you for the $10. Glasses, everybody is clipping the negative, but Ack actually gave you praise, said you're intelligent and made good points, and would have liked for you to teach Aiden rather than go at it with him. I don't know, the more I hear about him, if that's possible. Like, that's kind of the conversations I have with Ack and Flacco. They my brothers, right? Even if they are not informed on certain things, there's an obligation. My niece gets mad. She be like, man, Flacco or Ack takes the wrong route. I'm like, they just don't know. You know what I mean? That's my responsibility to inform them, you know what I mean? And tell them, like, as an older brother, like, hey, homie, like, I don't know if you catching this or seeing this. Like, this is what my job is. Aiden is not, like, while he is a child of manhood. No, I just think we think everybody is like us. So they think we all know the same thing. I mean, it could be. I'm just saying, you asking me. No.
Okay.
I mean, y'all could be right. I just, again, I give black people a lot of benefit of the doubt. Head always say I give black people too much benefit of the doubt. Like, period.
Yeah.
Shout out to Momo. I hope you like the sticker. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. Glasses. Aiden lives in Florida in a warehouse, and he said he called the police and the FBI. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Like the FBI gonna be like, we need to put people around his warehouse and have our arms, and we're gonna walk around and march and patrol, waiting for the Crips. Bro, they don't give a fuck about you.
The cutest thing he said was when he said he don't know nothing about being in the stand your ground area. He haven't said one stand your ground statement yet. Bro, he ain't standing no ground.
Bro, like they don't give a fuck. Like the feds care. Like the Federal Bureau of Investigation really cares. Hey, that Aiden Ross guy, Glasses, you need to leave. Boy, don't nobody give a fuck about you.
That boy said, I'll stand your ground.
Don't none of them people give a fuck about you. They gonna only solve the crime after. They not finna do nothing outside of that. That's their job. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give two fucks about you, so you can sell that bullshit to somebody else. Boy, them people don't give a fuck about you. The police don't give a fuck about you. The feds don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. Who the fuck are you?
Boy, Ross think he more important than JFK.
You thought you was Trump. You ain't like that, player. It ain't like that. And you can't convince me. I've been alive too long. I've been running around too long. I've been getting money too long. I've been living too long for you to convince me that you can't fool. And that wouldn't scare me. I might scare like one of them little gamers. That ain't gonna scare no Crip, man. Are you crazy? I'm saying I'm a Crip right now, publicly. Like, it ain't hit you yet. Like, it's just different, dog. Shout out to Nicole. Thank you for the $10. Thank you. I hope others are listening and keeping the same energy flowing. You don't have to know a woman or have a daughter to protect black women, period. That's the crazy part. Like, people keep talking about, do I know Doechii? I don't know her. I never met her. My young homie signed her, but I don't know her. You know what I mean? I never tried to meet her. Like, I don't know her. Like, this is just somebody that the young homie signed, and it's not about that. It could have been a lady that was a bum on the street, a black woman that was a bum on the street, not some successful millionaire, but a bum on the street. And I'd have been on this same shit. Like, bro, hey, slow down. Like, don't be that. Don't do that white man shit you doing to that black lady. Don't do that. So, no, I don't have to know her. I'm not looking to, talk to her or try to build a relationship. Bro, it ain't about Top. It ain't about Dot. It ain't about Moose. It ain't about Punch. None of that. This is just a black man having a conversation with a white man about how he's talking to a black woman. But that's it.
She do want to talk to somebody.
Fuck, man. Shout out to Doomer. Thank you for the $5. The focus needs to be on these vultures like Aiden, Act, Flacco, Adam 22. Keep family business in-house. But that's the point. That is, even our Jamaican brothers, even our West African brothers, is in-house problems. But that's a whole nother conversation. We're not finna have that conversation now at this
moment. I was talking about Trap.
Trap.
What? What happened?
Shout out to George Louise. Thank you for the $2. Stop clout chasing Custom Malone, weirdo. Oh man.
Well, how much you pay for that?
$2. That's not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You can bash me if you want. If you want. I just don't know why you think like, and I think that's the confusion of their fans. Like, right? It was this little kid that I guess he's a fan of Aiden. His name is Cheezer. And I'm like, bro, your name is Cheezer, bro. Like, you're a little kid. Fool, like, I'll take off my belt and whoop you. Like, that's my point. Like, there's a confusion. Like, you're like, this don't make us the same. It makes us the same talking to the people, but in real life, bro, it's not the same, fool. And the problem is I can see you.
But what about Floozy?
What about a Floozy?
My name Floozy?
Yeah, Floozy. What about Floozy? That dude that's somebody sent that shit.
I don't know.
Oh, is that dude named Floozy?
Oh no, they misuse his video to make their point.
Oh,
he didn't say that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But my point is, like, them little kids, bro, it's like, bro, I take off my belt, bro. Like, I do what your mom and daddy never did and spank you, bro. He tried to put up a bunch of talk and was bringing up my mom. I'm like, bro, I'll whoop you. Straight up. Like, I'm not finna argue. Like, I'll whoop you.
A little wedgie and a noogie.
I'll whoop you, dog. I will whoop you with this belt. I will put you over my lap and whoop you with this belt. Like, straight up. And there's nothing you could do.
What's my boy name from Baby Boy?
Straight up. P. Shout out to Omar Gooden.
Give him that sweet
He
PX.
had a
Oh,
little
you tough.
picture
Oh, you
with this
tough,
cute
huh?
little- He had this picture with this cute little Draco. He was holding it. I'm like, boy, I will whoop you. I'm not even gonna fight you. I would legitly whoop you with a canvas belt with the metal end that got the C on it for Crip. I would whoop you.
This nigga had a little bedazzled Drake.
Whoop you. I would whoop you. I would whoop you. I wouldn't even fight. I wouldn't even give you the honor of feeling my hands. I would whoop you. I would make sure you sit down somewhere and I would whoop you. And I would whoop you the old school way. When you get whooped because you out of control, I'd whoop you and swing this belt
Man, go get a switch.
over and over. And there's nothing you could do.
Go pick the switch for yourself.
It's just levels to this shit, bro. And I get it. The internet got y'all confused and y'all do all this. We ain't the same. I get it. I know that you might be good on Call of Duty. This is the real thing, brother.
Undisputed.
It's the real thing, brother. You just and buying legal guns from a store don't mean nothing. I would whoop you with my belt. Shout out to We Are Decipher. Thank you for the $5. If it was so fake, why is Aiden talk about upping his security? He clearly fears real life pressure. Trap is goofy right now. Your Trap is tripping.
Where the fuck are you getting Trap from, B?
Yeah, you was tripping earlier.
It don't say Trap on that shit at all. Where the hell you get Trap from? Why
Trap
you mentioning my name
right
for?
now.
Who? That's what he said?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Trap, you're getting real R. Kelly on me right now. You can't read.
I believe that guy might not be a
Trap is goofy. Okay. I thought you said that.
Why the fuck? I ain't never called you goofy a day in my life.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on just then.
I wake up one day in the middle of the stream like goofy.
He not a trapper. That's what it is. You good? You good? He's an internet person.
He's not a trapper.
He's an
That's
internet
funny.
person.
I heard he said, my security, let me get, well, it don't matter who you get. They gonna tell you just apologize to this man. Call the ADL. They gonna say, hey man, just apologize.
He need to pay another motherfucking super chat and apologize to me for that one right there. I posted
No, he was
pictures of
talking
my
about
house.
you earlier. Nah,
Put that shit on the refrigerator.
You was selling us out.
Put that shit on the refrigerator.
You were selling us out earlier. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. The internet is very real to people being targeted. Real people are speaking, real people are watching, and real harm is happening. Tell Trap Breezy. Own him. Shout out to Mr. Crickets. Thank you for the $5. It's disgusting seeing young brothers in wax squatting down to piss in front of Adrian without checking him.
Jeez.
I hope Wack checked him. I think Wack checked him.
Wack did.
He had to. Yeah, dude. But it is very odd when, they be like, let me call this brother right here to check this dude. It's like, what the fuck? And then called him on the stream, like as if like I was like, that was weird.
I would not want to be that guy on the other line. The guy he's calling. I'm gonna call this guy for back.
Shout out to John. Thank you for the $5. Sup, glasses. Missed y'all last live pod, but I'm caught up though. Man, that punk Adrian words don't hold no weight while yours hold a lot of weight. Salute.
You've been calling him Aiden the whole time. His name is Adrian, B.
I told you we won't do that for Andy. Andy asked us not to, so I'm considering.
Oh, that's her name? That's her name for real?
Andy said her name was Adrian.
Andy didn't like it.
Andy didn't like it.
Damn, Adrian.
My name is Adrian.
I like that though. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the $50 check. He was violating and disrespecting Kendrick during the Kendrick versus Drake. See, like I wouldn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, that's a rap
keep
that going.
Like, I wouldn't even got into that because the homie was gonna do his thing. It was no question. Feel me? So I wouldn't have bothered that. It's just that doing that lady like that, bro, on that stream, that shit didn't feel like nothing to do with critique and no art, no nothing. He know. I ain't got to keep saying that. He know what it was. Everybody know what it was. He was wrong. Shout out to Lil Bitty. Thank you for the $10. They act like Calvin Candy. They believe they own us. I believe if we don't stand for something, we'll fall for anything. We can't allow these intruders to continue to move, to continue the home invasion of our culture. Facts. I've been telling Trap this for years. Lex too.
Boy.
That's not what I've been saying.
Listen, bro. I'm reading this chat. I'm trying to see where that I apologize is supposed to be at right now.
Nobody apologized. Shout out to Natasha.
Yeah,
thank you for the $50. Aiden has now started to talk BS and disrespect Joe Buttons. I'm gonna tell you like this: Joe will whoop him. Joe will whoop Aiden ass.
Joe got to get his cardio up though. He don't look like he.
Joe get a couple weeks in. He be all right. I seen Joe get it shaking.
Take a little gym a little bit. Get that cardio.
I seen Joe get it shaking before.
It's hard work giving out whoopings.
Shout out to Reed. Thank you for the $5. I sent you my joint over the weekend, G. Breaking down poetic justice. Your actions align with the sentiment. Time to look into the mirror for real. Stand up. Send it to me again. Update it wherever you send it, and I'll check it out. I'll look for it. Shout out to It's Too Easy. Thank you for the $5. I agree with correcting his behavior towards us, but you mentioned pressing the line on people around him with the sentiment. Does that apply to Aubrey? No. Drake is black. He just goofy and confused.
Black adjacent.
I mean, he's black because his dad is black racially, but culturally just different.
Black.
I mean, and I don't think, again, like, I don't know how we connected Aiden and Drake. I didn't know that there was a connection, but shout out to y'all that knew that because I have no idea. But Drake really fucked himself. None of us had to do anything when it comes to that, honestly, because he messed up. He got
he doing it to himself. You're right. Like,
I was gonna do what he said. I was gonna kill a couple rappers, but they did it to themselves.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? And he got his own cross to bear. You know what I mean? So
they just building a dark platoon, man. It's the dark platoon getting put together, man.
Shout out to Let's Go. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much, G, man. Much love. You know, man, whatever I could do. Shout out to Kimmy K. Thank you for the $10. Proud of you, G. Man, I'm proud of y'all too, man. I didn't know this was something to be proud of. It's surprising me. Shout out to Nikki Dream. Thank you for the $5. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. That's funny.
That's law.
That's funny. What would be certain things be so? I didn't even trip off that. That's a good line.
Is Aiden a comedian?
Yeah, he's not a comedian, but he did say that. Damn,
that boy
think he
Wayne.
Wrote the Bible. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. I had to get my red rose white ceiling in glasses. There you go. There you go. Make it work.
Red rose white ceiling.
Shout out to, is it Sizmec? Thank you for the $10. Respect and shout out to the lunch table. Salute. Can we stop calling Adrian a kid? Now he ain't no man neither, but he is an adult, and he's gonna get adult repercussions for his BS for real, for real. That's true. We definitely shouldn't be saying that because I don't want it to come across like he's some teenager. When we say that, we just saying he's younger than us. Like he feels like he's older. We feel like he's a little goofy ass toddler.
Yeah, little dark
ass child.
Yeah. He just, he's still that little kid behind the video game.
Grown kid.
You know what I mean? Playing the video games for hours and hours, thinking that we can see you now. We can see you now.
I wonder that what he thought when you said some shit. He was like, he can see me.
That's how I feel.
What the fuck? You saw me say that?
Shout out to Shy Nose. Thank you for the $5. Glasses, we love you. Great example set. Keep standing up against racist bullying, but please don't go to jail. Your voice is desperately needed in this space.
I might ain't going to jail.
That's all I be saying. That's all I be saying. I'm gonna shut out.
If we do, we got his bill. We got his bill if he go to jail. Don't worry about it.
I can hear trap right now. Martin, don't go to jail for this, man. Martin, don't. You know they gonna arrest you. Don't come on. We not even gonna go. I can hear you too, Coach.
Let him throw the rock. Let him throw the rock. Don't worry about it.
Go to jail, Martin.
It's only one rock.
You gonna go to jail, Martin? You do that, Martin. It's the first thing a Crip of Blood ever did positive outside of start the LA Raj. Y'all like, don't go to jail for this. Muhammad Ali went to jail. You'd have been right in his ear, like, man, Muhammad Ali, go on and sign up, man. They ain't gonna want you to fight. They ain't gonna want you to fight. They ain't gonna want you to fight. They just want to show everybody you be there. Just go on, sign up and get your money.
Ali went to jail because he didn't want to go to war.
No, he went to jail because they were trying to put him in jail because they didn't want to respect his religious belief. He could have just signed up. They wasn't gonna make him go to war.
He
knew. No, it wasn't going to war. They wanted to use him as a face, and he knew that he wasn't gonna have to go to war. But he said, I'm not going to let you use me as a face, and then made a declaration about the war. He didn't let them use him. But the thing is, like, what good is that? No?
Never heard that part of the story.
There was definitely some good in him going to jail.
Yeah.
I'm not hating. I'm not saying that. So I think that what Muhammad Ali did, it was some good in that. But I feel like there's another guy who could smack that white woman. You smacking Aiden Ross, I'm all for it.
Imagine Martin Luther King saying, like, you know what?
My shit was the white woman.
We're gonna let Jesse go to jail for this.
We're gonna let Trap go to jail?
We're gonna let Jesse.
You said you were Jesse Jackson, Trap?
We're gonna let Jesse go to jail for this.
Marcus Garvey.
I feel like you should have a couple of smackers on the team. There should be a couple of smackers on
hard
the team.
Smackers too. Hard smackers.
Shout out to Blue Magic. Thank you for the $20. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Trap, you should have told Wack to eat a Frank. I'm fucking crying.
G want to drive and do
Fuck, and I'm from New
Shout out to
York.
Mariposa.
But I'm from New York. I should open the Frank stand.
Ain't
What
that
I should
driver
have
and shooter?
Yeah, he want to be the driver and the
Mariposa, thank you for the $5. So the catalyst for the positive shift in the culture is coming from the West Coast. Salute the Dot and Glasses. I pray it sticks. I never thought I thought the culture was always this. I think more than less, we're just restoring the feeling. Like the culture was this. I don't even know. I didn't pay attention to when it switched from this. I think I was too busy listening to Scarface the whole time while y'all was listening to the other shit. I don't think I ever left. So I don't know how we got here. Shout out to Shy Nose. Thank you for the $5. My white friends respect black people. Aiden does not respect black people. He sees them as monetized commodities he could pay and influence to do his will. Damn. Is that what he doing over there? I ain't never really watched him enough to know.
Hey, I gotta get up out of here.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to practice, brother. Hey, if you want to come check.
All right, bro.
Working. Hey, shout out to the lunch table, man. I'm
all right.
Trap, I'm gonna holler at you.
Yo, game in today?
Easy.
I got a game tomorrow. That's why we gotta practice today.
Okay.
All right. I'm
all right.
on.
Call me. Tell
all
me.
right, bro.
All right, y'all. Hey, good job, Trap. Way to handle that.
Yep.
All right,
yep. You know I had you.
Shout out to Jess. Thank you for the $10. Tolerating and excusing racism is the reason people like Aiden are able to normalize it to the youth. He's 25 years old and knows exactly what he's doing. Racists no longer wear hoods. They rock Amiri and listen to rap. Woo!
That was good. That was good.
They are normalizing that kind of rhetoric to the youth.
Yeah.
That is odd. Shout out to C-Mod. Thank you for the $10. The hip-hop intellects in the streets need to do more on setting the cultural standards. I bet you come up with ideas on how to move forward. People like Mark Lamont, FD, the company man, for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Justin. I'm gonna sit down with him and do the
who
Culture
FD?
United. Huh?
Who FD?
FD is, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what FD is.
Shout out to Leah, thank you for the $2. Shout out to Natasha, thank you for the 20 check dollars. Glasses, did Wack 100 call you and speak to you? Yeah, he did. But he once he saw what was going on, he was like, oh no, dude was wrong.
Yeah, he switched up.
He switched up.
He cleaned it up.
I don't think he really knew what happened.
He didn't know what happened. He just went
doing
he went
something
the
for
phone
somebody he had a
call.
relationship with, and then when he saw it, he was like, oh yeah, you gotta chill.
Because as soon as I spoke to him off the joint, though, he was like, yo, I don't know what happened. I said, go see what happened, bro. Like, go see what happened before you start doing all that.
Shout out to It's Too Easy. Thank you for the $5. Aiden tough with Doechii, Meg, and Cardi. But when Kanye was disrespecting his religion, he sat across from me and shook his head and fanned out. Cowards. That happened?
I think it did, yeah.
Aiden and Kanye sat down? I didn't know that.
I think they might have. I'm not sure.
Shout out to Nicole. Thank you for the $2. Kanye is black. He's ours. We ain't got to talk to him. I agree. That's my point. That's what I be telling Trap. Even the worst of us. Even the worst of it. I'm like, man, we got to kick his ass. We should jump him. Just DP him.
Anti-hit you with that probably
DP. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. You can enjoy his art privately without supporting him socially or publicly until he takes accountability. That's fly, Breezy. That's fly. Because he gonna apologize to everybody else but us. That's the crazy part. He didn't apologize. He didn't went and sat with Yaden went and sat with the rabbi. Yaden went and sat with all these people apologizing except us. He never came back and was like, you know what, man, I was tripping. I got y'all out here looking stupid. Feel me? Being selfish, getting to my money. Why he can't apologize to us? Why can't he write a letter like apology to my people? Apology to the culture.
I think it's coming.
I doubt it. Like, fuck what y'all niggas think.
I'm like, I let you down. I let the culture down.
Shout out to Lil Bitty. Thank you for the $2. Trap, I hope you won't sell us out like Kanye did.
Yo, Lil Liddy. Relax, Lil Liddy.
Shout out to It's Too Easy. Thank you for the $5. Kanye said slavery was a choice. I don't care what Trap has to say about shit. He can't make good music enough to ignore that. Stand up on your feet. He right, Trap. Gotta hold him accountable.
Oh boy, man. I'm not trying to break that down for y'all today. I don't got enough time. Let's go.
Shout out to Beast Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $5. Only way we let Kanye back in is if he donate to every HBCU, apologize to J&B, and get music back together. He did too much damage. He did do a lot.
He could probably do about 2 out of 3 of those.
Shout out to Ronnie. Thank you for the $10. No, not, no hell, no thank you, Glasses and Coach. You ain't letting Ye back in. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. 2 dose. You are a fool.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. That was fire.
Dose.
But my word, when that song dropped.
Sound like Drake fan when you say that.
You think this ain't Drake.
Fix,
we ain't talking about Drake.
You think music can fix coaching?
Yo, bro. I've seen a dude put an album out the day he was going to court for messing with kids, and motherfuckers forgot all about that shit, man. So I don't give a fuck about that, man. I know what music could do. Y'all motherfuckers forget all about that shit.
It's not.
Real quick.
It's not happening.
Okay. Listen.
We out of the trends. Shout out to Twin Spirit Talker. Thank you for $5. Paid protection is not the same as divine protection. They don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Larry Love, 215. Thank you for the $5. He making college dropouts. I'll listen, but I don't have any desire to talk to Klansmen and Black Card to talk to Klansmen. His Black Card has been declined. Tell him to fix the issue with Dot. I ain't mad at that. Shout out to the Skinny Day. Thank you for the $2. Glasses. Are we ever getting a Tupac Must Die Part 2? No. I thought about telling the story from his perspective, but I thought we all knew it. It's funny because Ice-T told me I should do that. Ice-T and CJ Mack. They was like, man, when you make this song, tell it from his perspective. I'm like, but we all know his perspective. I'm trying to give somebody else a new perspective. He's like, yeah, but he knew what was going to happen and told me how to fix it, and I didn't. You know, but it's cool. You know, the cross is heavy. Shout out to Alexa. Thank you for the $5. If sitting outside the community is Kanye's karma, I won't be the one to block it. He has community bridges to rebuild. Sincerely, a Chicagoan. Fucking.
That was real.
That's y'all. So whatever y'all say, go in this account.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to Key Sounds. Thank you for the $5. Chilling with Moni calls them out, but her platform's still growing. Much love to Glasses for sticking up for women. Joe said he shot Megan on COD game. Oh, I saw that. I was like, oh, fucking Joe is crazy. I never got that whole thing with Meg. Like, I don't know why people mad at you. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't tell me some of that rhetoric ain't rooted in racism. Even when the Meg shit was happening, I'm looking at the case. I'm like, bro, this is an open and shut case. I'm like, man, this man need to take a deal. Like, I could already picture what happened outside of the inner information. I just knew what happened. But the way that he went out of his way to make her look crazy, I didn't like that. Like, again, like, we got to watch what we do to each other in public as Black folk. Like, I didn't like how he did that. So I started saying, like, bro, that's whack. Like, you making this Black lady look crazy. This lady ain't crazy, bro. And you insulting her and you letting information go. And then when he went through the trial and he got convicted, ever since then, he been making that lady look crazy. And I'm like, bro, stop making her look crazy into the public. Work it out behind the scenes. Have a conversation if there's something to be talked about, but stop making this sister look crazy like that. And I remember tweeting that over and over, and somehow that's fell down because people don't even know that happened. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, like, I'm not, it was genuine energy and ideas that I was having, so it's all good. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the $50 check. Glasses, unfortunately, I'm not better at my dad. Oh, I'm not better. My dad has dementia and was rushed to the hospital and will undergo surgery tomorrow, and he's 81 years old. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. My dad is 78 this year, and I worry about him sometimes, but I know he's such a disciplined person that, you know, he got the best chance somebody could have. But I have to consider the possibility of not existing without my pops every day, even though he's, you know, got his health under control. Sometimes I almost feel like it's better if I went before my dad. That's how much I wouldn't want to deal with my dad passing away, because dealing with my mom passing away sucks.
So just I'm gonna tell you from a person who just lost his dad recently. I actually lost my dad on my daughter's birthday of last year, August 28th. So just he had dementia also. He had dementia. You know what I'm saying? He died with liver cancer also. He was going through a lot. But the most you could do right now is just appreciate the time while you have him. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's dealing with the days that he's going through his episodes, You know what I'm saying? Just be there for him and just, you know what I'm saying, hold his hand for as long as you can because it's going to, you know what I'm saying? My mom's always tells me the only thing you promise is when you come in this world is you're going to go out one day. You know what I mean? You just got to appreciate the person while they're here. That's it.
So again, Natasha, just go spend good time with him, man, and have fun with him as much as in those moments. And, that's really the truth, but it's something that if we blessed to be alive, we going to all have to bury our parents if we lucky.
Yeah.
I buried my mom already, so that shit don't stop.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Wicked. Thank you for the $2. Shit been going on. Nothing is going to happen. I didn't know that. Y'all let it go on. Wicked, it's your fault. Shout out to Beach Boy Dre Beach. Thank you for the $5. G, I'm going to send you a clip of Act going in on Mona so you can see what he been on. Aiden do all the blackface stuff on Act Live and Act just laugh it off. For real? I hope not. Shout out to $5. Ack is no brother of ours. I wouldn't give him the last drop of water in the Sahara Desert. God damn. Fuck, man. Holy shit. Shout out to Shy Nose. Thank you for the $2. Simple. Simple as stop disrespecting, bullying Doji. That's all. Stop calling judge or critique or art, whatever. Just stop doing all the bitches and whores and all that. That's not it. Stop. Shout out to Yvette Fuller. Thank you for the $10. Shout out to Sharita Poet. Thank you for the $10. We tried, but nobody wants to cut ties with him for money. We all have tried to get Ack and Aiden canceled. These platforms are too big. It ain't about cancellation. Like it need to go back to simple accountability. Like black people trying to control economics in America is the funniest thing in the world to me. It's like that just it's harder. It's a different challenge. But simple accountability of disrespecting somebody at that level should come with a level of swift justice. These people ain't impossible to find. Nobody is, even me, none of us. Not Lil Wayne, not the hottest, not Kendrick Lamar. Nobody is that impossible to find, and nobody is above repercussions. It got to just stop. People just got to stop being scared about risking their own freedom or risking, like, you got to stand for something. Like, enough people don't stand. Like, we not that far removed from being like this stand-up group of people willing to go to jail and not be here just to achieve greatness for the group of us. You know what I mean? So, like, why are we canceling somebody? Like, that's something, like, why that, like, kick ass. Kick ass. Like, if that dude sitting next to him just checked him, hey, bro, stop that. Talk about a shit, but checked him right there. Just check him. It's not the end of the world. These people ain't gonna hate you to death. They don't mind being correct these people. It's simple, but somehow we not correcting these people out of selfish motivation, selfish desires, selfish needs. So we got to really get that together. Shout out to Cutie. Thank you for the €2. Hi from Germany. Thanks for speaking up. Much love. Shout out to the KOS Project. Thank you for the $2, homeboy. Shout out to Joseph. Thank you for the €10. Ack is worse than Aiden. He called SZA all sorts of names till she cried, and Top had to call Wack for him to stop. He need to be whooped. Yeah, somebody send me that so I can see that. Shout out to Donette. Thank you for the $5. Thank you, Glasses, for standing up on all 10 toes for us black queens. Love you, brother. Much love. I love all the black folks as much as we can do it, especially all of us that's poor. Shout out to 504 Rollers. Thank you for $2. You have to do research on academics phone convo. She said academics. I'm crying.
Academics.
Shout out to My Bath Bakery. Thank you for the $5. Kenya took the mic out of the white lady's hands and the whole world went up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what
Kenya. Never to say Kanye. She meant to say Kanye.
Oh, Kanye took the mic out of the white lady's hand.
Yeah.
I remember that too. Shout out to DJ Superman. Thank you for the $5. Ack knows nothing about hip hop. I bet he don't even know who King T is. Get him out of here. He might know. I don't know. He might know who Tila is.
Nah, he don't know who King T is.
Shout out to Yvette Fuller. Thank you for the $10. I remember when rap music first came on the scene. Once rappers began calling women out their name, we gave other races the okay to disrespect us as well. Yvette, I think that's the greatest lie ever told. White folks in this country been disrespecting black folks in this country since the first day they met them and the first day they start shipping them over here in groves. So when you keep thinking you control how people treat you based off of what you're doing, it's just not true. They've been disrespecting black people in this country for the last 400 years. Hip hop ain't even number 50 years old. Trust me, that's not when other races made it okay to disrespect us. They've been disrespecting us the whole time. Like white folk been disrespecting us the whole time. So to blame that on hip hop is just, either you really young or it's intellectually disingenuous. That was happening way before that. Shout out to Mr. Crickets. Thank you for the $5. I was raised by a black woman, born 1910, 1950. Those entitled, smelly bitch talks hit difference. G, you're valuable to us all. God bless you, little big bro. And I appreciate it. Me too. My mom was born in 59. Rest her soul. So, it don't feel good at all. Shout out to the KOS Project. Thank you for the $2, homeboy. Breezy, I hope you like that sticker. Thank you for the doctor. Thank you for the dollar. She is unforgettable. Thank you for the $2. May I call in? We're going to have to hold that for the next show Wednesday because I'm trying to get us out of here. Coach had to go coach practice and the game and everything, so I got you. But next show Wednesday, we'll get right to it. Shout out to Alexa. Thank you for the $10. Ask an outsider who never respected the black American community from Chicago to dogging black women. Only Vic Mensa and Santana checked him. Black men continue to let him and the rest rot because of the money. Oh, man. Definitely got to get on him. I remember when Vic was mad because it was more than black women with Vic. That was personal to him. And Act does, in fairness, Act does owe Chicago a lot. And he really should think about that and start figuring out a way to kind of, get in and really start helping because they really, the culture, the street urban culture of Chicago really changed Act's life. The ability to report on it, the rapport of it, it really changed his life. Shout out to Mariposa. Thank you for the $2. Larby was streaming with Aiden last year. Was he?
Larby is crazy.
I never saw it. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. Trap, you tough, right? We not saying sorry. Just kidding, just kidding. Shout out to the Skinny Day. Thank you for the $5. Glasses, this is why clip culture is crazy. Ack is literally on Aiden Stream live right now defending some of your points, saying he wish y'all talk. I don't think it's clip because I don't think this conversation is negative about Ack. It's not, and I don't want this conversation to come across anti anybody. It's about pro treatment of how you treat people. That's all. Like I'm not going deep into it, so I don't think it's about Act being negative or positive. I think I saw some of the clips and I was just expressing to him that the problem is it's a missing component of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like even when he's speaking to him, he like, man, like he's saying like, man, Glasses, this dude got a lot of the police and stuff around. I'm like, that don't matter to me because he don't know exactly what our mind state is. Like, I get it. Like a lot of the dudes, they meet their mind state is like the police keep them under control. That's not our mind state. Like, that's not how this thing works. That's not how no street movement works. So I think that there's some points. So I hope it don't come across, anti nothing. I really want to come across pro culture, pro us. Shout out to Keelan. Thank you for the $2. He ain't gonna say it, but I will. Go buy G Malone music. Shout out to Cutie. Thank you for the €5. Aiden acts like the guy who tried and got rejected. He'll have no fury as a man also scorned. I'm crying. Shout out to Gorilla Monster Music. Thank you for the $2, homeboy. Much love, man. And I still appreciate that birthday cake, even though I didn't get it, dog. That shit was fire. I appreciate that, homie. Shout out to Kevin Ali. Thank you for the $20. I'm just sending a dub to support Poetic Chaos on the way. Make sure y'all grab that Poetic Chaos from Kevin Ali. Shout out to Lil Angel, ASMR. Thank you for the $5. So many of our ancestors have been locked up for things they believe in. Salute, sir. That's all. That's all. I can see Trap telling Martin Luther King, man, don't do that, man. They gonna lock us up, man. Or like, Trap, you need to calm down.
Trying to get home,
It's
man.
worth going to jail. Shout out to Precious. Thank you for the €5. Aiden never talked tough with rappers who actually wronged him in the past, like Cardi or 21. He picks and chooses with who he thinks he can play with. Y'all give me education in him because I don't know nothing about that, man.
You know when 21 cheated that man out of that money?
No.
They was using some fixed cards on him. They was using some fixed cards on him or some shit. Remember when that shit
I don't know
happened?
nothing about it.
Yeah.
He didn't call the Federal Bureau of Investigation or the police on him?
Nah, he ate it.
Shout out to Miss Rachel. Thank you for the $50. Glasses, thank you so much for speaking up for black women. Man, much love.
It's a fact.
Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Trap, you was too nice when you was talking to Whack.
Yo, what the fuck y'all mean I was nice?
Say you were sweet.
What y'all wanted me to do?
Kiss. Thank
what
you for
y'all wanted me to do?
Allowing money to be the reason is weak. So grateful to have you be an example of what real black men should be in these type of circumstances. The Panthers would be proud. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. That's a compliment.
Y'all be wanting me to go on the internet yelling and scream.
Shout out to Michael. Thank you for the $10, homeboy. Talking reckless, then involving the police when you get scared is crazy, diabolical work. But the fact that he feels like the police is at his mercy, that shit funny to me. I'm laughing like, you think that's how the police work? That ain't how the police work. They not at your mercy. They not your personal bodyguard. Just take accountability. Just stop talking about that lady like that. That's it. You know what I mean? But all that police and Federal Bureau of Investigation, I'm not. My mama died in the feds, man. What the fuck part of this don't y'all get? When I keep saying on 7th Street, watch Crip, that I don't mean it like they mean it. I mean it for real, homie. Like, what don't you get about this? That shit don't matter. Call whoever. All you got to do, the nigga said something like, why he didn't reach to me offline? Nigga, who are you? Nigga, I don't know you. Nigga, you not some nigga in the streets that matter. I'm not reaching out to nobody. If you do something wrong, I ask you stop doing it. That's it. I ain't trying to reach out to you online. You don't need no education. You know what you doing. And that's the thing that I did was mad at Ack. Ack, he know what he doing, fool. He know what he doing. He knows what he doing. So when you saying you want me to educate him, he know what he doing. He did it in your face and you didn't even catch it. When he talked to you, when he told you that, he said, oh, you know, these guys just go to jail for beating up their wives and blah, blah, blah. He said that to you about somebody you know that don't even got no kids, that ain't been to jail for hurting nobody. Even if he wanted to say that about Joe, for him to say them guys, these guys, even in that talk to say that says a lot. And he said it to you while talking to you. And you didn't say, hey, bro, that probably ain't how you should say that because you know what it looks like. Again, I get it. Y'all make content and content is supposed to be edgy, I'd imagine. And it's supposed to push the boundaries. But some of these things have real life consequence. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Consuelo. Thank you for the $5. Where's King? King is gone for one more week, I think. He'll be back next week. Next week. Shout out to Parky Posey. Thank you for the $2, big dog, the Canadian dollars. That's why you're needed on a streaming platform. What is a streaming platform? Where do people stream from?
It's different. It's different platforms. I'll let you know later.
Shout out to Larry Legend. Thank you for the $10. Kanye normalized historical Nazism and modern neo-Confederate politics to our community using his icon status in hip-hop. That's unforgivable. I will never fuck with bro again, no matter what he does. Tell Trap Larry. Tell him. See, Trap, that you found one. Shout out to Larry. That's Hall of Fame right there, dog. Get on Trap ass, man. Tell him. Fix Trap. He need it. Shout out to Jamaria. Thank you for the $10. Or is it Jamaria? Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Shout out to Mika Red. Thank you for the $10. The act you know is not the act we know. Act is a cancer on our culture. I got to take y'all word for it, Mika, because I don't really know it, but I know y'all ain't going to lie. Shout out to 504 Roller. Thank you for the $2. Act had a nasty convo with a minor boy research. I saw that. That shit looked hella weird. He was crying and apologizing. That just hella weird. He was on the game, and it was on a video game. They be on that little game. It just, bro, that shit just, man. Shout out to FBH. Thank you for the $10. Black woman here. Thank you, Glasses. We appreciate you. Adrian is a racist. Know the Ack and Kanye for life. All skin folk and kin folk, and some like them descend from those that sold us onto those ships. Ooh. Own it. Shout out to Lena. Thank you for the $5. Much love to you, Glasses, and the lunch table. Salute from Linwood. Much love to Linwood. Shout out to Donette. Thank you for the $5. Keep the boys in check. As a black queen, my heart is pleased, and I thank you, Glasses. I'm glad I could be of service. Just black people standing up for black people. If that's not the thing, let's bring that back. Black people standing up for black people. That's cool. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Trap was sweet poly purebred when talking to Whack. Damn.
Yeah, what the fuck did y'all hear? What the fuck did y'all hear?
It's crazy.
What the fuck did y'all hear? Yeah?
Poly purebred.
That shit must have been AI. Y'all heard. The fuck is y'all talking about?
Crying. They said you were just soft and pillowy.
Yeah, I hear.
I'm mad I didn't hear it.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, I'm definitely not listening. Shout out to is it Tania? Tania LaSalle, thank you for the $5. Chicago don't need anything from that PDF. Ack should not have had a platform the way he spoke to that child. Whew. Turn down the money then. I ain't mad. Stand up for something. Shout out to the Money Book, the Money Playbook. Thank you for the $5. What just happened to Black Pride? Why other black folks next to Aiden make excuses and give him a pass for disrespecting black folks? Gen Z has no pride. It's the damn video game, man. They don't even know what it's like no more. Like, I'm telling you, I think so many people is doing anything for a check. You know what I'm saying? I saw the little dude. He was like, man, they calling me coons. When Aiden was talking and they was in a little van riding. And I was like, bro, you're being a coon. Like, it's not like we trip and we want you to trip for nothing, bro. You see this man calling this lady 100 bitches and whores and sluts and smelly and all that shit. How could you sit? And then when you condescendingly said that he don't give a fuck about none of that, and you black. So that's like saying he don't give a fuck about you. Like that, how could you just sit right there and let him disrespect you in your face, dog? Like, I'm not saying that might be your homeboy, but if he really your homeboy, you should have been able to check him. Hey, you going too far, bro. Don't do all that. And it should have been cool. But if it wasn't that cool, then y'all not cool at all, bro. Straight up. Shout out to JD. Thank you for the $2 salute, G Malone, for keeping that George Jackson energy. Facts. No Sillis Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. No Sillis by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Shout out to everybody who eating their lunch. I know most of y'all back at work. Hopefully we got y'all through y'all lunch break. 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Thank y'all for stopping in and checking in, man. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. The podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, and anywhere you get your podcast from. That's the reason we do the stream. No Ceilings podcast is executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeart. Listen, this is your year to get your health together. If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, and if you just tired of cooking, if you just don't feel like cooking a lot this year, reach out to mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com, mealsbymanny.com. He got the best meals around. He put his heart and soul in them meals. My man Manny don't play. Mealsbymanny.com for your way to lose or gain weight, or if you just tired of cooking. Mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com. I got some new stuff going on. I got to put it together. But we will see y'all Wednesday. Everything is everything. Much love.
Easy.